Hey, you guys, what's going on? It's Daniela Rennie here, back again at Rap Geeks. And today it's a little bit of a different setup, as you can tell. We are with Jimmy Rubio Studios. Hey, we got a whole new name going on for him. But today we have a very special guest, and his name is Sal Mex. What's going on,
Hey,
bro?
what's up? What's up?
Man, we just been having a real interesting conversation about a lot of things.
We have.
So, where you from? Tell us about yourself.
I am from. I was raised in Second Ward, Houston, Texas,
Oh, no shit.
and then moved to Houston, Texas, Oak Meadow area, by 225.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, I'm not. Parents are from El Salvador.
Oh, both.
Yeah, my dad's from Mexico, so yeah, that's where the name Sal Mex came about.
So wait, okay, so your mom is full Salvadorian, but your
Yeah,
dad's
Mexican. Yeah.
Mexican, but he was in Salvador.
Actually, they met here. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
they met
Okay.
here.
So
Yeah.
what, like, hey, my people are obviously Mexican, but so what, they both swam over the like
Yeah,
river or
yeah, yeah,
something?
yeah. My mom swam over
Really?
three borders.
No
Yeah,
shit.
my dad won. He only swam only over one, so it took longer for my mom to get here than
Oh
my
no,
dad.
yeah, of
Yeah,
course. What were their reasons for doing so?
just better life, better life. Oh, my mother, her grandfather, I mean her father. I'm sorry, her father was hit by a train or something like that. He was pinned in between two trains, so they had to bring him here. So they like a huevo, they had to come over here and see better medical attention.
Right.
Um, so that's how she became over here. That's how she came over here, and they had met. I mean, I guess in a club or something. I don't know. They met in a club. But it was a love story.
What era was this in? Like the
And I was
40s or what?
like this. Yeah, I'm guessing. Well, I'm guessing like 60s or something like that. They've been
Oh,
together.
oh man,
Yeah,
when what is that integration was
yeah,
happening?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
Oh
I think
man.
when I forgot his name, the guy that killed in Second Ward. I think the Marine. Um, I forgot his name, but they were around that area. Yeah, when everything was going crazy.
And that's when they met.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
They
So what
met.
high school did you go to?
Sam Rayburn.
Oh no shit. I
Yeah,
know about that place.
yeah,
Don't ask me how I
man.
know. I just know.
Really? Yeah, yeah.
So did you play any sports in school?
I did. I played football for like 2 years.
Wow, okay.
Yeah,
You didn't go to college or anything?
I did. I went to college for welding.
No shit.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm not a welder.
So you're like a
I'm not a welder.
but you went to a trade school.
I went to trade school. Yeah, I went to trade school and for 2 years. Yeah,
Really?
and I didn't. I mean, I didn't pursue it because obviously I'm rapping.
Right.
But yeah, man, chose rapping over welding.
So when did you pick that up full time?
Rapping?
Mhm.
Well, I started rapping when I was 16.
Mhm.
Right. That was when the break dancing and all that. My big ass was break dancing, and then it came into rapping because we love. I guess we were just love music in general. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
We started rapping, doing freestyling and all that, and then I've been doing it almost 20 years now. A long
Wow.
time, yeah. It's a long time.
No, that you heck yeah. And
Yeah,
there was a huge support system at the beginning, or were they like, nah, mijo, you gotta do something else, man?
yeah. They were saying, no, that's for black people. That was my
Really?
mom
That
would
was
tell me that's not your music.
yeah.
You do corridos and get you an accordion, and I was like, nah, I'm not.
Right.
It's not what I want
Yeah.
to do. And she was like, no, no, you gotta do this music. And I was like, I don't like that music. And she was like, well, you're not gonna, it's not gonna go nowhere. And I was like, we'll see. And then I ended up pushing it, and then um, I think I did like 14 underground CDs. Right?
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
14.
They didn't get to iTunes or none of that. So
Yeah, that wasn't even a
yeah,
thing.
it wasn't a thing. It was not a thing. You're absolutely right. Um,
Yeah, I'm not trying to like throw no shit.
yeah, yeah,
we have a age
we
difference, and there's
do.
nothing wrong with that, of course. I just get along with people who are much older than I am. But yeah, so back in that time when you started, what year was that? Can you remember?
Man, I don't. I know
MySpace
the
days or
gang banging.
before MySpace days?
Oh, that was before. Yeah, the
Oh,
gang banging was real hard back then.
oh
Yeah,
man.
gang banging was like you couldn't even go down nowhere and without somebody saying, "Hey, what's that you claim?" And
Right.
it was tough. It was in the '90s era.
Oh, so when it
Yeah,
was like the Hana was popping, so when
yeah,
Selena was,
Selena, yeah. But it
hey,
was really popping them gang banging days, and It was pretty tough back then.
So no wonder why your mom was like, "Hey man, you're gonna put on some fucking
Yeah,
conjuntos and
put on
shit,
some
man,
tight pants and a big old belt buckle, and I did
and
it
the
for her.
boots,
And the boots. My fat ass in the
man."
fucking look like Raulito's brother, Emilio Narvaez's brother,
Man,
but
he's badass, dude.
he is.
Man, he's wait, yeah, Emilio's brother. He's still playing,
He is, yeah, yeah. He's doing. I guess he's keeping his brother's legacy alive, man.
and his daughter, which would be Emilio's niece,
Mm-hmm.
um, Destiny Navaria. How do you say it?
Not at all.
She is badass, dude.
Really?
She's hella badass. I follow her on Instagram and her
I know
music.
nothing about her.
She's probably got the better voice than Emilio. Oh, people are
Really?
gonna come for me for that shit. But yeah,
Really?
yeah, she's badass. Destiny, she's got
Destiny.
some pipes, man. She
Really?
doesn't really. She has the Mexicana look, but you know how people are. Oh, you don't
Yeah.
have the look, but
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
got the voice, dad. Like
Really?
she's got the beat, the rhythm. She's got it all.
Really?
She's real
I gotta
badass.
check her out, man.
Heck yeah, I'll fucking share that shit to you on Instagram.
Yeah, man.
So did you ever come into counter with like gangs or anything like that? Did you?
Yeah, a little bit. I was doing a little gang banging, uh, but I grew out of it. I mean, I did though, because it was everywhere. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? My brother was one of the leaders of a gang and all this crap, and then I say, hey, me too.
Your brother,
Yeah,
was he
so
like older than you?
yeah, he's older than me. Yeah, he's like 5 years older than me.
Oh my gosh. Did your parents know about like the whole gang banging stuff?
They did, because when we moved from Second Ward, it was an area there too. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of killings, and then she knew. That's why she moved from there to Pasadena to the Houston area. Yeah. So
Oh.
we moved, and then like my mom, God bless her heart, I put her to so much. She would like I would hang out on the block, right? And I was like, hey man, I'm gonna chill with you guys tonight. And I was a little kid. I was hanging out with a bunch of older guys, and she'd pull up 12 o'clock and looking for me, 12 o'clock at night with my grandma. Get in the car, and I was like, nah, man, I'm chilling with the guys, man. I'm chilling with the guys. Just get in the car, let's go. I was like, man, I'll talk to y'all later. Gotta go. I gotta go. This happened a lot. She would like go everywhere, try to find me.
Man, she
Yeah,
cared.
she did. Yeah. And then a lot of times, like we go to parties, even parties. Let me tell you a story.
You met Jimmy.
No,
I'm
no, no,
kidding.
no.
Game banging.
So it was after school party, right?
Hmm.
And I was like young. I was 16, right? They said we're having a party. You want to go? I said yeah. But my mom normally would pick me up at high school, right? I didn't have a car. She would always pick me up. And I told these guys, well, yeah, I'll go with you guys. I burn off. And then back then we didn't have no cell phone, so it was like they called from the house phone. And she called me. Oh, I called her. I said, hey, I'm at this house. She's like, where's it at? And I gave her the address, but I didn't think she was gonna show up. So I'm in the backyard dancing. You know what I'm saying? Get my groove on.
Was it conjuntos,
Yeah.
tejanos, or
Nah,
what?
it was that gangster vibe that. And I was dancing in the backyard. I'm like, yeah, just call mom. We're good. It's the lady, the lady, the owner. She says, hey, who's Caesar? I don't know, regular name. And I was like, that's me. She goes, hey, I think your mom's here. I was like, what? And my homeboy already knew. He goes, bro, you want me to lie for you? Say you're not here? I was like, nah, man. He goes, I'm gonna feel bad for you, bro. I'm not gonna see you for a while. I was like, yeah. So I go out there and she goes, hey, yeah. She says you have a dentist appointment. I was like, yeah, I got a dentist appointment. And she goes, come on, you got a dentist appointment. I was like, all right. She goes, don't. She goes, come on, I got something to tell you too in the car. But that little look, come on, come on.
Yeah.
And then I get in the car, she beats my ass.
Oh my
Yeah, but she loved me.
gosh.
I know it was all love. Now I know it's all love. You know what I'm saying? All she did for me was like real love. So
And she wanting the best for you.
she did. Yeah, she did.
So you are mixed, obviously, with two Hispanic ethnicities
Yeah,
that I grew up understanding didn't get along
that's right.
back in the day.
No, they did
Um,
not.
do you ever feel like, maybe you're not too much of, you're not Salvadorian enough, you're not Mexicano
Yeah,
enough. Do you ever feel that way?
I don't. I don't. But it's always like that too. Whenever like when I used to work, they used to be like, "Hey, screw the Salvadorian guys," or "Screw them people," and I'll be like, "Man, that's my
Yeah.
people, man." Same thing with Salvadorians. Fuck the Mexicans. And I'll be like, "Nah, nah, hold on, bro. That's my people, man. Chill out, you know." But we would always step in. I would always step in for them and speak for them. But I never felt that way. In life general, I never feel like I'm in competition with nobody.
Right.
So I don't feel like I need to prove nothing to nobody.
Not even your own people.
Not even my own people.
What?
That's right.
That's something I need to get there.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm like, man, I was just tell somebody the other day. I'm like, man, I'm not Mexicana enough. You know, yeah, I dance and everything like that, but shit, man, I don't know. I think they think I'm a white girl and I walk into the Tejano clubs dancing and shit, and then I feel like I have to prove myself to
Yeah.
our people.
Because we're very judgmental. Our people are very judgmental. I believe that.
I think probably more than any other race out there.
Yeah.
You know, even with like the Asians and pobrecitos, everything they're going through right
Yeah.
now, with the
Yeah.
whole Asian hate, but that's nothing we can speak on because we can't relate to that.
Mm-hmm.
But um, I feel like it's our culture is so like strong.
Yeah.
Like you either are it or you're not.
Mm-hmm.
And forget you if you're not, or you're like missing a part. You know, if you don't have the body, you don't have the look, you don't speak the Spanish good enough, you don't dance it good enough, they
Mm-hmm.
like destroy you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even coming from the older generation, you
True.
know,
Yeah. 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 I believe that too. It's like that all the time too. They judge you at a club too. I believe
even
that.
still to this day.
Yeah. 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 I feel that.
It's very interesting that you are mixed, and I want to like point that out because I've not ever met anybody who is like half and half,
Yeah. We're pretty crazy. Yeah, we're
right?
pretty crazy. But I love the culture of Salvadorian culture and the Mexican culture. I mean, Salvadorian cultures in the morning. Well, my grandmother would make fried plantains, uh, and they call them tostones.
Mm-hmm.
And then she'll make sour cream and the black beans and delicious food. Like, oh
And
man,
that's Salvadorian.
yeah, like,
Mm-hmm.
and they got some pupusas. You ever heard of pupusa?
Yes, I've
Those are
never
go
had them
hard.
though.
Oh, bro, you're missing out,
What's in a
bro.
pupusa?
Oh, you're missing out,
What's in
man.
it?
Chicharron, cheese. What else, Jimmy? What's in that? Chicharron. It's like a quesadilla, big quesadilla, but like with man, so much goodness in it. It's not even funny. It's like so good.
Oh shit,
You
is
gotta
better
try
than
it.
the quesadillas or what?
Oh man, it's 10 times better than that.
Sorry,
Ten
I'm
times.
drinking. Wait, we're all 21 and older.
Quesadillas are made with flour, and these are also actual patties. They're more similar to the Mexican gordita.
Yeah, gorditas.
Oh,
That's right.
Instead
That's
of
right.
opening up a cold one, they actually make it raw, shove it with all the meats, fresh cheeses, and
The the
and
meat chicharron.
the chicharrón is actually it's a blend of almost like a bacon, but it's hog meat. It's pig,
Hmm.
and they blend it all up, and then they season it, and then they put it on a pan and flip it. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's good stuff, man. It's really, really good stuff.
I've never had Salvadorian
We gotta go
food.
eat it. We
And
gotta
I
go
feel like
eat
my grandpa would come out of his grave and like hit me in the face.
it. Really?
Because like I grew up like with an older generation. Some long story short, my mom had me at 41.
Well, really?
So I grew up with my nephew. So
Really?
it's like, hey Tia, and we're like, a couple years apart. We went to the same high school together. It was crazy.
Really?
But it was always like, my grandfather would always tell me in Spanish, like, you stay away from these people, you stay away from those people, and
Yeah.
it wasn't because, he was racist. It's that's how he was raised.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like back, he, went through the Great Depression and served World War II. So back at that time, it was like Mexicanos were trying to be like the whites,
That's right.
and the Italians too. So it's like
Mhm.
even now, like you look at some Mexicanos and you're like, oh, he's white or she's white or whatever, and it's like really, we're from Monterrey and
Yeah.
our ancestors are from Spain, so
Yeah.
we look white
Yeah.
sometimes.
True.
But what a very interesting path, because I'm pretty sure growing up for you, especially during your time
Hmm.
in like the 90s and all of that, like
Yeah.
they bring up the whole Salvadorian Mexican
Yeah.
thing, and it's like, have you ever gotten into a feud like that before? Has that ever been a
Yeah, like
conversation?
it's been, yeah, like when Salvadorians created their own gangs too, the
Oh,
MS-13 and all that. Yeah,
really?
and it was
Okay.
around here, around the area too, and it would be pretty crazy, but thank God I grew out of all that. I grew
Right,
out
of
of it.
course.
Yeah, but I got my son now, and I got my daughter, and I mean, I'm trying to do better. That's all I've been doing is music, really. Um, and music has been a blessing to me. It's fed my family. It's fed my kids. I mean, it's put a roof
Amen.
over my head. I love my music. My music is like another person to me. I gotta treat good because it's been good to me. So
Right. Your
uh,
music loves you back.
yeah, yeah. And if you don't, I believe that something like that, you just can't let it go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's like abandoning your calling, and that wouldn't be right. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I believe we all have a destiny. I think this is what I'm made for.
No, of course. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Um, So your music, and
Hmm.
you are very seasoned.
Yeah.
Is there an artist that you feel is has been like a big influence on your music?
And artists, I would know. I mean, I'm a fan of every music.
Not that you compare yourself, but you know what I
No,
mean?
no, I'm a fan of every music. I mean, I love bachata. I love.
No
Yeah, I do
shit.
bachata. I do
I love
bachata. Yeah, I
bachata.
do bachata. I do cumbia. I do
Mhm.
rap. I do. That's how I grew up though. When Salvadorans throw parties, they do this tropical music, cumbia music,
Mhm.
and then the Mexican side do corridos.
Right.
So like I grew up, and then in the '90s it was a Tejano
The Hano.
plus the country. So it was like I love all music. I love we did a track with Jimmy was a country track. So I love all music. I'm a fan of everything. There's not one type of music I don't like.
Do you feel like maybe you should have gone down that path of music instead of, aiming towards rap? Maybe gone down the Latin path because, obviously you're mixed, so you would be considered Latin even if you were to make Tejano music. They'd be like,
Yeah,
oh, Latin because that's what's popping. There's
yeah,
no Tejanos, no Conjuntos no more.
yeah, yeah,
Um, not so much cumbias or anything like that. It's like your bandas,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you feel like maybe you missed um a part of your culture by going towards rap the most instead of
Mm.
going towards, the Latin realm?
I think, um,
Because you identify as a rapper.
yeah, correct. I
Okay.
do. But in the beginning, I understand what you're saying, but I think you're a product of your environment sometimes.
Hmm.
So being this gangster environment that I'm in, I guess pushed me towards it. You know what I'm saying? And I grew into the rap. But later on, which is now, you grow as you go, right? You grow and you mature. Now it's like, okay, maybe I should. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should have. But destiny has a plan for everybody. I think your calling is already set. So whatever I'm doing now, I think is was planned for me. You know what I'm saying? Um,
That's a good answer.
yeah.
Yeah, he already knew what I was asking, bro.
my music is I mean, it could have went left. I'm gonna tell you a story I tell everybody in a podcast.
Hmm.
There's one time when I would sell CDs on Monroe on at Slick Willie's, right?
Oh, I know where that's at.
Yeah, I would
I
sell.
actually been there. It's good.
Really?
It's good.
So I would sell CDs there because the parking lot would get so packed after the bar would close, right? So many people there. So I'll go sell CDs. One time I was me and my wife and my two kids. They were little babies at the time. We pull in the Slick Willie's and we didn't have no gas. We had no money. The kids were
Shit.
hungry, right? I have a pistol. Right? I have a pistol on my lap.
Hmm.
And then we park in the Slick Willies, and there's two guys under a nightlight, and it's raining. And I tell my wife, hey, I have to rob these two dudes, right? I got to do it. The kids are hungry, and I got to do what I have to do. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We have no gas. We have to make it home. She's like, no, no, no. And she grabs a bag from the back. And she says, look, I burned your CDs. Just stand out there and sell it. And I'm like, dude, it's raining, bro. I'm not gonna stand out there and get wet. That's stupid. This is dumb. I'm not gonna do that. I have to do this. And she's like, no, just stand out there, please. She goes, just stand out there. Just stand, just to see what happens. And I was like, man, so I'm pissed off, right? I'm frustrated. I'm mad. I'm hungry. It's just crazy, right? So I stand out there. It's raining, like drizzling, and nobody's in the parking lot. So um, I stand in the parking lot. Hey, Jimmy. I stand in the parking lot and I'm telling her, this is so stupid. What do you do? Why? You know what I'm saying? This is dumb. A car pulls in, right? And then it goes straight to me. And I'm like, this dude's not going to buy a CD. This is so stupid. And he pulls up to me and says, hey, man, what's up? And I go, you want to buy a CD? And he goes, yeah, you're that rapper. I bought one from you last week or 2 weeks ago. You got a new one? I said, yeah, I do got a new one. So I sell him one, $5. He says, I got 20 cars with me. They'll buy one from me too. Just tell them that I said to buy one. I made like $200 that night. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, and I went back to the car, started crying. I was like, man, she'll see God is never late. And I was like, yeah, you sure right? Yeah, two dudes
Dang.
could have got it that day. I
Right.
could have been in jail. And I think, well, ever since then, I've been straight. I've been music, 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 nonstop. So, I mean, the music has saved my life. Music has taken me to New York. It's taken me to the Latin Grammys. Has taken
Amen.
me so many places. You know what I'm saying? So, I love my music, and it's fed my kids. Like I said, now my son is 16, big old boy, and I tell him, music has, because he always tells me, "You still want to rap?" I'm like, "Yeah, why not?"
Duh.
I'm like, "Bro, it's fed you. It's clothed you. Why
Right.
not?" He's like, "But you don't have the fancy cars." I say, "Well, that's not what this is about.
Right.
That's not what this is
Absolutely
about."
not.
And I've met guys who get big headed, right?
Hmm.
And they get big. One time, I'm gonna tell you a story about another story. I had these good friends, right?
Hmm.
And they got big headed. And then one time, this guy's mom had a heart attack. And his brother calls me and says, "Hey man, can you talk to my brother? He hasn't seen my mom, and she's paying for his car and his chain and all this and that." I said, "Yeah, I'll talk to him, man. I'll tell him to go see his mom." I call him. I said, "Come to my house, bro. Let me talk to you." He comes to my house. I said, "Man, how you been?" He goes, "You see how I've been?" He pulls his chain up. He said, You see the car? See the rims? I'm good, bro." And he goes, "What about you?" I'm like, "I'm good, man. I'm good." I said, "But I know your mom's paying for that car and the chains. Go see your mom. She had a heart attack. She's working like 3 jobs for you, bro. Just go see your mom, bro." And he was like, "Who told you that?" I said, "Your brother." He was like, "Well, he shouldn't be getting in my business." I was like, "Bro, this is not about your business. It's about you being a good man. Go see your mom." So people get that persona, right? We
Right.
talk,
The
yeah,
facade.
yeah,
The
which is
facade.
not right.
Right.
I don't think it's stupid to me. They're in competition with somebody else that don't give a damn about them, which is stupid.
Absolutely.
I don't believe in that.
One of the best pieces of advice I have gotten was I was actually telling Jimmy about it. He's kind of like low key our co-host over there. He
This
chilling.
is
Yeah,
low
he
key.
chilling. he
I
I,
got questions answered in a little bit.
oh, what's going on?
But finish your story.
Hey.
People are asking questions, and so in a little bit, I'm gonna start putting them on there so that you
Okay.
can, as soon as they ask it, we were in a deep story, so I'm trying to reply to people. Just give us a
Yeah.
minute. We're gonna get to you. So you'll read it there. So now if you see you'll see them asking. It's a little, there's gonna be a delay because there's some censorship issues that we gotta go through.
Okay.
But I mean, so far, just go ahead and shout out Flacco Big Flex.
Hey,
Shout
big
out, Big
flex.
Flex.
We got I see Red Boy. Hey, Red Boy. What was that Maya Sky and Sal
So someone's
Mex
asking for
track,
the
bro?
Maya Sky Salmon song. What song is that?
The Mayan Sky.
The
So that was
Maya Sky
J2 at one point.
and Salmon's track.
That was who?
That was J2 at one point. Jeremiah. You know Jeremiah is? Oh,
No,
he's saying
no,
they
no,
need
no.
it. Oh, he said we need that.
We need
So
that.
yeah, collaboration. I'll
Oh, okay.
introduce you.
There
He's a
you
cool
go.
guy.
That's
So
cool.
Maya Sky
He's
said we
probably
need
one of
that
my
Salmon
favorite
show up
rappers.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm willing
And
to.
another one.
Does
Does he
he
like to
like to
perform with
perform?
live instruments?
I do. I love. I mean, I haven't
Hey,
done it.
with this little accordion in your
I haven't. I haven't done it. I haven't done it, but I would love. I would love to do it. I haven't. That's one of my goals too, to do that. Get a live cumbia band
Oh shit.
and do a live cumbia. Yeah, because I do cumbia rap.
The
So
Sal grupo El
grupo,
Sal Mex. No?
we're gonna
I
just
don't
todo
know.
norteño.
So a lot of folks are
Right?
liking that.
Hey, speaking of this, can we share this? Can we share? Can I share it to my page?
Yeah. Let's here guys.
We're like taking an intermission.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah, right. Hey, guys, this is your hour.
Yeah.
Get to know each other and to get to know the people that'll follow you. So
So
send
just
out
go
your
to.
blast to your people and tell them, hey, get on here. And if they want to get on camera, they will appear in the box in the bottom, and they can live ask their questions, and you guys can talk back to them.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna tell them to ask questions. I just posted it. All right. All right. Um.
I can't see that. What is it on Instagram? Oh, there it is. I see. No, wait.
It's gonna be a little delay. What we post here, it's gonna be a few minutes.
Got it.
Were you on Facebook?
Yeah. ThaSalmex.
Hold on. Oh, I see. I see. I see. Oh my god, it's gonna be loud.
Sorry, guys. We don't mean to be on our phones.
Yeah,
We
I
just we just
know.
we just
We're over here
making.
trying to.
Shoot somebody out. Say, hey.
There it is. Share.
And if they ain't on Facebook, I mean, they may not know because we were a few minutes. We were like an hour late, or 2 hours late. So
Okay. Okay.
let them know that. whoever was planning on watching, tell them we're sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad, guys. For all of us. We're
Yeah.
sorry.
All right. But yeah, my music, it's been so good to me. It's done so much for me that
Same.
I, I can't leave it. I can't.
This has definitely saved you in a lot of ways.
It has. It saved me, and I think it's kept me out of jail. Honestly, because when I was gangbanging, I was really in it. I was in it.
Like
I
knee
popped that.
deep.
You know what I'm saying? I
Oh
popped. Yeah. Yeah, so
man.
I mean, with that, that's the old me, and it's not me no more. And I try to teach my son now that that's not the way to go.
What is he into? Is he
He's
into
he actually recorded me and Jimmy the last time, so he's into music. I teach him, but I tell him I don't want him to be in it because music is so hard. Not only is it hard, it's full of envious people. It's full of envious people and people that pretend to be your friend
Yeah.
and don't really like you and want to hurt you and want to just don't want to. They'll smile in your face and then hope for you to fall on your face. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
tell him, and I try to prepare him for that. I tell him there's gonna be some people that you're gonna invite in your house or be around you, and they're snakes, man. Just be aware and just feel the vibe. If you ain't vibing with nobody, you feel a bad vibe, then shake hands and leave, man. That's it.
Right.
That's what I try to teach him, though.
Genuinosity is hard to come by, especially people who are doing big things
Mm-hmm.
but are humble.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are a lot of people like, oh yeah, I'm humble. I don't know, I might get in trouble for it, but I there's somebody on my agency who he's the male
Yeah.
and he's actually turning 20 this year. And our agency has paired us together to play couples in a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And he played in the film I was telling you about earlier,
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
where
Yeah.
I didn't know who they were,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
the big actors. And he actually is an award-winning actor now, and he accepted an award. He's like, I am very humble that I've gotten this award. And I'm like,
Yeah.
if you're humble, you don't even have to say the word.
Yeah.
You don't even have to. And like interacting with him and being on set with him, he's one way to me.
Mm-hmm.
But like when cameras are off,
Yeah.
it's a facade.
Off side.
It's
That's
a
right.
persona. That is I think, because we were talking about earlier the difference between like you being you and just doing what you have to do versus you being you and then you have a facade, a persona, you're fake
Fake.
to the camera.
That's right.
And fake to the camera is like, oh yeah, like how you were saying, like that rapper was like, oh yeah, my chains, my cars.
Yeah.
That's a facade.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a persona.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's when all the lights and cameras are off. Who are you really? Are
Mm-hmm.
you still the same person? Are we still going to have this conversation while this camera is on right now?
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, that is just you being you. At
Yeah.
times, we are going to have to switch and play different roles
Mm-hmm.
because that's our job. Your job is to be a rapper, an artist, and to be that for your fans and people who love you and support you. And
Mm-hmm.
you do have to have that switch. But at the end of the day, you can tell the difference of the people who have the facade and the personas and the people who just have to switch because that's their job.
That's right. That's right.
So we were trying to like identify what that was earlier. Sorry guys, the conversation didn't really happen on air.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I'm pretty sure that you come across it far more than I have ever.
Yeah.
Obviously you're older than I am. You're from a different generation. Saying anything. Hey, seasoned people who are seasoned actors, rappers, you name it, the more seasoned they are, to me, the better. And those are the ones I want to learn from. I want to learn from your hardships and the things that you went through that made you you.
Yeah.
Because currently, right now, I'm fighting demons people don't know about. And at the time when you were, making the music, you were fighting demons that nobody knew about.
That's right.
That's
That's correct.
Oh wait, are we still live? Like,
Yeah. You're right about that. Yeah, demons fighting demons and all. Yeah, you're right. I mean, nobody knows what the other person's going through,
right.
and it's how they carry it. If they want to carry, I carry mine. I don't show it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool. Like when I was in the music, a lot of guys told me because I would shake hands a lot. I would shake hands with everybody. Like, hey man,
So you
what's
like
up?
network a
Yeah,
lot?
not even just shake hands. How you doing? Good to see you, man. People go to our shows or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I would shake hands. A couple guys told me, don't be so available. And I was like, what does that mean? He's like, I know you like shaking hands and everything. You know what I'm saying? But you got to go do your thing. Don't shake no hands. Walk out. I was like, that's not me, bro. That would never be me, bro. That's just not what I do.
Mhm.
Don't ever tell me that, bro. I mean, I understand. I understand, right? That makes you more like I'm not valuable, but I guess to people it's like, oh man, we can't get to him because whatever. But that's just not me, man. I shake hands, I hug people, and I help as many people as I can. I try to help as many people as I can. Like even business, we're doing something now with shout out Tejas Loretta Movement where we help struggling businesses.
Oh wow.
And we just helped one recently. It was a big show. We have big car show, car hop. We have a Twinkie eating contest, and but we make sure to tell everybody that goes, make sure y'all go into this business and buy everything, buy whatever you can as much as you can. So we did. We recently did one. We did two actually, and both got sold out. The taquerias got sold out. Like they didn't
Wow.
have no more food. And that
Oh
dude, well, I
shit!
remember,
You didn't
yeah,
even invite me. They got
yeah,
some pastor.
yeah,
Man.
yeah. So it was cool, man. It was cool. They were like, how much are you charging for?" When I went and talked to them, they were like, "Well, how much? What are you getting?" I was like, "Nothing. Just want to help you." And they were like, "Nah." I said, maybe one day I might not have money, bro. And then my family's hungry. I come here, you feed me." He was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, man, straight up." And then that's how we work. You know, unless we do big shows, which is August 29th. We got a big show in Conroe at the convention center.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty dope.
Man, I
Hopefully,
gotta go, man.
you
Jimmy's
can
gotta
probably
invite me. Gotta send me the address.
help host it because I'll
Yeah.
be hosting it. I'll be hosting it, but you come
Oh
through. Come on.
shit. Heck
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Also doing a movie.
Like anybody want to volunteer to make us some pastor, bro? I was telling Sal Mex over here. I was like, man, you ever had some pastor? It's Mexican, like Mexican meat. I don't know how to say it in English, but
Oh, pastor.
pastor,
Oh,
al
I have that. I
pastor,
have had that. It's delicious.
inspiradas,
Have you had the
bro.
birria tacos?
No, what's that?
That's the one the taco you dip in that juice.
Oh, bro, no, I
Yeah.
haven't. Oh, I
Those
need
go
that in my
hard.
life,
Those
bro.
go hard.
Bro,
Those go so hard. It's not even funny, man. That taqueria that we helped, they had that.
no
It was so
shit.
good, bro.
Wait, but like,
I drank that juice.
is it like what is the
It's the
juice?
juice from the meat that they leave sitting in the sitting boiling.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh man. God.
Like, does it have grease or what?
I
Like
don't. It has a bunch of hearts and
everything.
yeah, a bunch of love in there. That's what it has. It's looking delicious,
Dang.
man.
I've seen it a lot, like on people in California, like
Yeah.
on their Instagrams, like, hey, bro, we got the whatever. And I'm like, I don't know what that is, dude. And like, I don't know. We just eat a
You just
pastor
dip that
and
taco in there.
fucking fajitas, chicken. That's it.
Yeah.
And pollo. That's all our tacos are, really, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What is carne asada? What is that?
That's because it's fajita meat. I'm guessing.
Okay.
I'm
So
guessing.
you grew up like with Salvadorian food strictly?
Yeah, nah, Salvadorian and Mexican both.
Both.
Yeah. Like man, sometimes my mom would put a banana plantain in the menudo. Yeah, that's
What?
weird to me.
That is
I
weird.
didn't get down with that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that. But they put yuca, which is a plant that's like a we just did a thing on that. Me and Jimmy got a eating show coming up.
An eating
Yeah,
show,
yeah, an eating show.
man.
Yeah, so we just did our first show making
Dang.
menudo. Yeah, so
Wait, y'all literally made menudo? That
yeah.
takes forever.
Well, actually, Jimmy has a special magic pot that cooks half the time. Yeah,
Oh
it's
shit.
dope because I normally it takes
What is it called? A crock pot or what?
I don't know it's like a silver ass pot, but normally it does take like a lot of time. It takes like fucking 5 to 6 hours to cook that shit. But Jimmy's was half
Yeah.
the time. I was like, I need that part of my life, bro.
Man, growing up, my grandpa, man, all day he would be chopping up all the meats, cleaning it because you have
Yeah,
to really clean
yeah, yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
You do.
somebody gets sick, bro.
Yeah, like normally I boil it in the water and I
Uh-huh.
dump that water and then boil it again and dump it again and then cook it.
Dang, and so you know a little bit of both.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you know about pastor, you know,
Yeah.
what is it, papusas?
Pupusas, yeah.
You
You
know,
gotta eat that. You gotta try it, man.
man, I
It goes
gotta
hard.
try it. They got a like green salsa with it, or no?
Nah,
That's Mexican.
they got a cabbage. They got a cabbage. It's like a pickled cabbage.
Oh no
Yeah,
shit,
and it's oh my god, bro. And a sauce, yeah, a red sauce you put on the cabbage. It's so hard, bro. So I swear,
dude, you're making
I
me hungry,
swear,
man.
bro. It goes so hard.
I
I'm not
haven't
even
even
playing.
eaten all day. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna go get me some. I don't know.
Me
I'm gonna
neither.
recommend some restaurants around here or
Two
something,
below.
or little taquerias or
A
something.
little taco truck.
But like, where do you even find like Salvadorian food in Houston?
We go to Second Ward to a place called the Papatoro. It's been there for like shitload, like a lot of years, and there's nothing but Salvadorian women in the kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
and they cook it fresh. You hear them slapping in tortillas.
Oh
Yeah, it
shit,
goes like
that's
hard. Yeah,
crazy. Those are the best spots.
they are.
The
They're
ones
great.
that like you can't even find them on Google or anything.
Is there something else that can uplift?
But yeah,
Yeah, you can't. It's like the places you can't even find on Google, or like you go,
yeah,
you look up. Those are the
yeah,
best places,
yeah. True.
man.
Yeah, there's a taco truck, Taco Madre. You're right there,
No, what side of town's that on?
Edgebrook.
Where's Edgebrook?
Uh,
That's not I-10, is it?
I'm not too
No,
sure,
that's not Edgebrook.
but it's called Taco Madre.
Taco Madre.
Yeah,
I know about Taco Steak and Taco Nasco.
and they're right there.
Oh,
It's
those are
good.
badass. Yeah,
Really,
yes.
they're right there. What's your go-to there when you go there?
Taco Nasco is their quesadillas with the green sauce, bro.
Mm.
Cash only. Cash on.
Uh,
Remember when 50 moved to the city?
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah,
50 in the city.
yeah.
Okay, well with him, they put a pic. You know how they were like photoshopping him everywhere? They photoshopped him at Taco Nasco. I was like, bro, that's North Side over there off of Irvington. I was like,
Okay.
dang, because that's where my family is
North
from.
side?
North Side.
Okay.
So from Monterrey
Yeah.
to North Side.
I did an
That was
album.
it.
I did an album with some dudes in North Side. Slow Me Down to Texas, Volume 2. Over there by
What are they, like Lindell or something?
oh my god, their exit is
Irvington, Cavalcade,
keep going, keep
Patton,
oh
over there by
man.
Hollywood Cemetery.
Nah man, it's right there. I forgot the name of that. Audi Mill Route.
Mm-hmm.
They're on Audi Mill Route.
That's Airline.
Yeah,
It's Airline
Yeah.
45.
Where all the flea markets are at?
Yes. Oh no shit. I have a tío that lived over there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get crunk out there.
I was real little. I was real little going there. He
this
passed away
crunk.
when I was probably like 5.
Oh, I'm
But
sorry.
yeah, I remember going over there. My mom would drag my ass over there all the time. Like, man, you're taking me over here, bro. Yeah, man. So okay, so this like taqueria you're talking about,
Yeah.
Edgebrook. Where the heck is Edgebrook? What do you know? What Highway 59?
Man, it's
Because I need to know y'all, and I know y'all want to know.
I want to say it's 225. I'm thinking it's 225. Don't get me wrong. I'm not too sure.
225.
Yeah.
What is
but-
it, like in the middle of nowhere?
Nah,
in
it's
the
actually. Oh,
city?
okay. You know that club? Not Escapade Club.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What's the name of this club?
Herrera's?
No, that's Northside.
Tejano? No,
Nah.
Herrera's is Channel View.
You probably don't know the club because you're young. It's probably closed already. But yeah, I don't even know how to.
El
I'm bad with
Disco, El
directions.
Rodeo.
Rodeo.
Oh, so
Yeah,
it's
right. It's
Southside.
Edgewood. Yeah,
So
Southside.
it's
Yeah,
Southside.
yeah,
Yeah.
Rodeo. The strip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's right around the line along that side. So
Oh, that's where Taco Stack is. Man, Taco Stack's been kind of downhill. I went there a few weeks ago to eat before the Astros game.
yeah,
It wasn't all that. No
really,
more. Yeah,
that's what
it was
sucks.
kinda
Though some places
sad.
just go down.
But they
And
was badass a year ago.
the pandemic.
I know.
That's what fucked everybody up, man.
Yeah, it's not even man, but it's like still, man. I want my pastel, bro. I want my tacos.
The one they had that meat hanging in the
Yes,
they cut it.
the
Yeah.
green salsa too.
I seen them put pineapples in it.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
that too.
yeah.
What are you like? Red salsa or green?
I like the one that's not too hot.
Nah,
That's not too-
man, your weak ass. No, I'm kidding.
You go with the hot one?
Yes.
Really? Oh nah, bro. I can't do it.
There's this place, it's a country club. George Strait and all them like perform there. Cody Johnson.
Love George
Shout
Strait.
out to Mo. Man, Mo's just so cool. So it's called Mo's Place in Katy, Texas.
Yeah.
That taco lady,
Yeah. Go hard.
bro, I was in shock. I was like, we're in the country.
Yeah.
And she's over here like chopping it all up. And I'm like, dude, this is
Yeah.
so good. And everybody calls it Mo's Place
Really?
tacos, but she does badass, dude. And it's just one lady, and I think it's like her niece or her family helps her out, but it's really
Yeah.
just her. And she's always there. It's always a little spots that you
Yeah.
find that's real badass,
Yeah, man. I worked in I don't remember what it's called where I worked at. Somewhere far.
So what, you know how to cook or what?
Nah.
Man, you
Yeah, a
gonna
little bit, a
make us
little
some
bit.
fucking menudo
A
again
little
and
bit.
shit?
I
Nah.
make some noodle, yeah. But my wife's the one that cooks the most. She get down, man.
So wait, is she Mexicana or?
She's Chicana.
Okay.
Yeah, but her parents, yeah, they're from Nuevo Laredo, and they're from North Side too.
Oh, no
Yeah, they get crunk at parties. They get
way.
crunk. Yeah,
Dude,
they
don't
screaming North
even.
Side, North Side.
Yes.
Yeah,
Man, they're the most fun people. I have like
yeah.
some neighbors down the street from me. Dude, every weekend you hear the, like the music, the beat, and I'm just
Yeah,
like, dude, they're getting lit. They don't even
they're
invite me,
getting
bro. They don't even
lit.
know they're people.
Yeah, but I met a lot of people with this music. I met a lot of I meet a lot of Northsiders. Meet a lot of people. I meet so many people with this music.
Is there an artist that's ever disappointed you that you like looked up to and you met in person? And they're like, dang, their personality wasn't what I thought.
You meet a lot of artists that do kind of like it wasn't what you thought. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some artists that are in position that can help you, but they don't choose not to help you, but they fuck with you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm guessing it's the same thing with acting, right? There's
Mm-hmm.
people that are in a position, which I understand. They see you. I don't know if they see somebody as a threat, but why not? You know what I'm saying? That's why myself, I try to teach like people I fuck with, people that don't know music. There's guys who overcharge, which I understand is a game. You know, this is a
Right.
game. I understand that the game is. Everybody says the game is to be sold and not told. I don't believe that.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you said you're here to teach. You know, even if you don't get no money out of it, teach somebody. Maybe one day they remember you, whatever. But that's what I do when I record somebody. I tell them, "Do you know this program? I can help you learn this program if you want to." Or I mean, I just try to help as many people as I can because at the end we're all gonna die, bro. And in the end, you leave memories,
Right.
right?
And you can't take your money with you.
You cannot take nothing with you. You leave behind whatever you decide to do with your life.
Right.
That's what I do with my son. I mean, with my son and all my nephews too, they're in it now too. So I try to teach them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Respect everybody's studio. Don't move this. Shake hands. When you meet somebody, shake hands firmly. Say hello. My name is whatever. I try to teach them. Because you can tell a lot by somebody when they shake your hand and all
Yeah, whether
that.
they have manners, morals,
Yes.
whatever it is.
Yeah. So I try. I'm telling you, I try to teach as much as I can and try to help as much as I can, even if it means not getting paid.
Right, exactly.
Because you never know, man. One day they may have it, you may not have it. You know what I'm saying? And it might help you out one day.
Right. It's so sad that in entertainment we have this. And in entertainment, I have found that this is probably the most difficult industry to be in
Mm-hmm.
because there are a lot of people who have it,
Yeah,
and there are a lot of people who think they have it.
that's right.
And it's always the ones who think they have it are the ones that, don't follow you back on
That's right.
Instagram or are the ones who will act like they don't know you in person or you
Yeah.
show up to a show or you're on set together or working
Yeah.
together.
Yes.
And then there's like where the facade or the persona comes on. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, you're kind of two-faced. But a
Mm-hmm.
genuine person in this industry is somebody who doesn't know you.
Yeah.
And it's like, hi, blah, blah, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And then you're talking and then you're chilling, doing whatever, you're drinking, whatever, talking on your phone, getting yelled at, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But that is like a genuine person. And it's so hard. And I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate you as a person and talking about, your story because there are a lot of people who are scared to say things.
Mm-hmm.
I am a firm believer that the reason why we have gone through the things that we have gone through is to share with other people and to make the world a better place because I'm pretty sure what you've gone through, you don't wish on anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And I know what I have gone through, I don't wish on anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure it's the same thing for Jimmy. Like, of course, I mean,
Yeah.
he's probably the closest to me I've ever met that has gone through like
Hell and back.
no, literally.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. And even at such a young age, we both have like gone through those things, but not ever have like either one of us sat there and been like, oh, we're better than the other. And
Yeah.
it's not like that. No
Yeah.
matter what you have, no matter how much money you're making, no matter your status,
Yeah.
being a genuine person is what attracts. And it's not about the money or the chains or what's on your car, your rims.
That's right.
It's your character. And I think that's what a lot of people forget these days is that our character is what's most important.
That's right.
So I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, dude, man. You're so badass.
Nah, I try, man. I try. Yeah, you're right, man. I believe that too. I'm the same. I mean, no matter if you, I do the same. Like when we do a show, my wife has always told me. My wife has always been there, like yelling and screaming when there's nobody there, and she's always
Wow.
told
She a
me,
real one.
yeah, man. She's always told me whether there's 100 people or 10, you perform like you perform. And I was like, yeah, you sure right. So now it's how I go in, like perform no matter what, 10 or 20, I don't care who's there. I do my thing.
Man, bless her heart,
Yeah,
man. She is a real one
she
hearing this,
is.
man. Because, yeah, I
It's
mean, you've had your, your downfalls and your times where, like you said, you were going to rob people for money.
yeah,
And she was the one holding you down and telling you, nah, man, we got to do this the right way. We got to do
yeah,
this and that, XYZ.
yep. Not only that, chasing the dream is there's not a lot of support when you meet somebody. I've seen a lot of people who are in relationships, and it's hard for them to support a person chasing the dream because they don't see that what you got in mind. You know what I'm saying? And I understand too. You know what I'm saying? And that's why with her, I tip my hat to her because it's hard to pursue what somebody's thinking of. You know what I'm saying? She's always been there with videos, and I give her props because sometimes we have models on her laps, and she's taking pictures. Yeah, and she's telling that girl, dance
Wow.
more, dance more.
That's a secure
Yeah,
woman.
bro. I
Man,
mean,
it's so crazy that you brought that up because like for her doing that, that's how like woman, the woman looking on the outside in
mm,
is that's how you're secure. Is
mhm,
no matter what it is your man's doing, no
mhm,
matter what, whether he's doing some bullshit or not, you're a secure woman when you can stand there and do shit like that. Still take
mhm.
pictures for him, still cheer him on, still stand by his side, whether he's down, he's up. There's
Yeah,
10 people there or 1,000 people there on the show, whether there's nobody watching or 100 people are watching. You know
that's
what I
right. Yeah,
mean? That's a secure
yeah.
woman.
Now there is sometimes I gotta block a couple girls. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, yeah, of course.
And they come up to me, why you blocking me? And I'm saying, because I gotta respect my wife. You know what I'm saying? You know
Amen.
what I'm saying? I gotta respect my wife. You know, you can't. You know, so I understand you just trying to talk business or whatever, but it's got to be a respect thing. You know, so I respect my wife, so just keep it like that. You know what I mean? Whether that means us not communicating or doing business, and so be it.
Did she understand what came with the industry
Yes,
when? Oh, okay.
yeah, she did. But it's still a little jealousy, you know what
Oh
I'm
no,
saying?
of
She gets a little
course.
jealous here and there, but
Yeah,
other than that, she's on
that's
point.
natural.
Her when it's time to work, she clicks. Like, okay, she's telling the girl dance. You know, so dance more. You're not dancing. We're here. You're here to pay you to dance. So dance some more. Make the video look good. Let's go.
Oh
And she tells me like,
shit!
hey, you know, go do your thing. Go out there. Go. I'll sell CDs here. I'll sell USBs and your shirts. Don't worry about it. I got it here. And when it's time to go on stage, she
Dang,
runs. She's doing video. And I'm like, it's so
man, I need
cool.
this in my life.
She's a good girl, man. She's good. She's been a great mother. You know what I'm saying? She's been a great
Amen.
mother to my kids. Um,
Hey, and again, that goes back to like no matter what it is status wise, it's your
mm,
character.
that's
And the fact
right.
that she's loyal to you, she's loyal to the family and herself
That's
at the
right.
end of the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
And she's like, not just content. There's a grit there.
Yeah.
There's like a happiness
Yeah.
that exists below,
That's right.
the radar.
Mm-hmm.
And you cannot buy that.
No,
You cannot, that's
that
priceless.
is. That's very
That
priceless. Yeah.
because like we were talking about like I was earlier before we came on air, I was talking to Sal Mex about Hollywood actors
Mm-hmm.
and about how like back in like the 1920s, 30s, 40s, back in the 1920s and before then, prostitution was legal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we had like Brooke Shields
That's right. That's
playing
right.
in Pretty Baby. She was 11, 12, kissing a 30-year-old man on screen. And she's playing a prostitute with him, and he knew this, and he accepted that role. I don't know
Wow.
how as a 30-year-old man you can kiss an 11-year-old.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I might get blacklisted for that, but whatever. I don't care. Hey, that's why I got an education. But whatever.
Yeah.
Um, and all these Hollywood stars have struggled with something, this fact that they can't share their success with anybody.
Mm.
And I think that's the issue that I am facing right now is that like I'm at a particular part in my career where it's like, okay, but I want to bring somebody with me. I don't have my parents, I don't have my family. I want, a significant other to drag up with me because it's lonely.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, if you don't have somebody like that,
Yeah.
that you cannot pay for to stand by your side and do all the things that she does,
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, you're lonely, bro. Like,
True. Yeah.
sometimes, man, you're very, very blessed.
Thank you.
I mean, hey, minus all the glamour and all of that, like,
Yeah.
you are probably happier than most of the artists I've met and most of the people I've worked for and written music for. You
Mm-hmm.
are probably the most happiest because you can go home knowing that she's good
Yeah.
regardless. And she's gonna make sure you good. And she's
That's
gonna
right.
make sure the kids are good.
Yes.
And
Like
that's
I
fucking badass.
like when a lot of dudes tell me you need to dye your beard, man, and I was like, and I tell her, you think I should dye my beard? She's like, no, that's you. That's
Holy
it. And
shit.
she's put it to perspective to where this is all the struggle that you've gone through.
Mhm.
Your beard, well, one time was black, but you struggle so much, and it's kind of like it grows. And I believe that. I wear it proudly, so I don't wear it
Mhm.
like,
It
uh,
shows that you're seasoned
yeah, man. I mean, it's this
and you play
music.
no games.
No, I don't play games. I love my music, man. And I'll tell you, this is with a lot of artists. You meet so many artists that we talk about, so Hollywood, and it's hard. It's hard to deal with these guys. I mean, even though I shake hands, but it's kind of sad to see that. You know what I'm saying? That there's not people that show people or teach people. There's not. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? Everything's changed now. Like the
Right.
OGs ain't the old what they used to be, and then you should be teaching somebody. You know what I
Right.
mean? I believe.
And it's very few if there are any
Yes,
out there.
very few.
Very, very,
Yeah.
very few. And anybody who is successful in anything, I have so much respect for those people. And I have to say, like, in general, I have met people who have made it and, like you said, they won't share their, like, at least their knowledge,
Yeah.
or even acknowledge that you are a great, or you have so much more than just potential. You
Mhm.
have the grit to be at the same level they are or
Mhm.
were at one point. But I
Yeah.
respect the people who have made it and they're like, hey, bro, let me help you out or let me do this. And
Mhm.
that's fucking badass, dude. We need more people like that in the world. We need more
We
people
do.
like you. We need more people like Jimmy over here.
Yeah.
We just need more people like that who are themselves and can, like, because at the end of the day, like we were talking about, you can't take anything with you when you leave this earth.
No.
You can't.
No.
But it's when you face that man upstairs
Yep.
that is like, okay, I gave you all of this, and then you chose to turn that person out, you chose to do this and do that and be an asshole and do all this other kinds of things.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck in your next life? Kind of like fuck you in a
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like you're gonna be struggling on it if there is such thing as that,
Yeah.
Of course, none of us know because we ain't there yet. But you have to respect, the people like you who are seasoned, who have made it, who are successful in any way, shape, or form,
Mhm.
financially, right here,
Yeah.
personally, character wise, on the internet, no matter what it is, who you are successfully,
Yeah.
your status. If you are good to people and you are a good person,
You're successful.
dude, exactly.
I
That's
think
success.
success is measured by happiness. You know what I'm saying? I
Exactly.
believe that. I believe that even rich people, they're miserable. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
they don't have that. You know what I
Yep.
mean? We can be like I tell my wife, as long as we got each other and my kids and everything, we're good. We can lose everything. It don't matter.
Oh,
we,
yeah.
we can start again. It don't matter. We have
Right.
each other. Let's go. That's all we got. That's all we need.
And then at that point, you two aren't even scared anymore
No.
because you already know what it's like to have nothing.
That's right.
And you know what it's like to have something.
That's right.
So it's like all those other people who, like, for example, I use my mom as an example.
Yeah.
My grandfather was a professional athlete, so my mom was chiflada, she got everything she wanted.
Yeah.
So when she lost everything,
Yeah.
she didn't know what the fuck to do.
Mhm.
And I was a little girl, like, watching her, like, Mom, you had everything, dude, and you fucked it up. You decided to go party and shit. You chose not to go to college, even though you're smart. You chose not to do. You made those decisions.
Mhm.
Now you're fucking worried.
Yeah.
But it's like people like us who have struggled and have
Okay.
gone from nothing to something at
Yeah.
some point in our lives. We're like, bro, fuck it. We lose it. We have, you understand that, like, you have more than what the wealth has.
Mhm.
Is that no matter what, you know what to do when the fucking power goes out, bro.
Yeah.
You know what
I
to
got,
do.
I got a funny story about that. Power going out. One time we were in apartments,
Uh-huh.
right? And the lights got cut off, right?
Mhm.
Because we were broke. And we're in apartments, and I told my wife, man, I feel like a fucking failure, bro. I feel like no good. She goes, don't worry. She gets a fucking extension cord. This is a straight up
Oh
story.
shit.
And she cuts the extension cord. She takes the light bulb off outside of the apartment, and she sticks the two things in there and tapes it. And then at the end of the cord was in the plug, and
Right.
we had power that night because of her. G, bro. She's a
Damn,
G.
she a gangster, bro. Now you made me think of something.
She's a G, and I was like, man, I felt so bad. Like I felt like not the person that I should have been, right? And she was like, don't worry about it. And she was looking for extension cord. And I was, what are you doing? She's like, don't worry, I'm gonna have power today. I was like, man, I was just sitting thinking, what am I gonna do? Thinking stupid thoughts, right? And
Again.
yeah, and she was like, fucking out there. And I was like, what are you doing? She was like, just hold the chair. I was like, all right. She did it, and I was like, what are you doing, man? She goes, I got power now. Just plug everything into this and plug in the fans, and everything will be all right. I was like, and she
Wow.
will figure it out tomorrow. What we're gonna do?
She's even more badass at the fact that she stayed by your side through all that.
Yeah.
Because these days, we're taught as like young women, like, teenagers, kids. My mom would always tell me shit like, if he ain't got this, he ain't got that, blah, blah, leave
Mm.
him. But I'm like, Mom, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, you the one that was struggling, not my dad, first of all.
Yeah.
And second of all, it's like, dude, if she can stick through you, like with you through all of that,
Yeah.
that is fucking bad.
Yeah.
That's a real one, dude.
That
Man, I have
is.
so much
That
respect
is.
for her. I don't even know who she is. Shout out, bro.
Shout out Esmeralda.
Esmeralda,
Yeah,
man.
she
You're
is, man.
fucking
I'm
badass,
blessed,
dude.
man. I'm blessed to have a great family. My son too. Like I said, I don't want him to get in this business. I don't want to. But it looks like he's gonna get in it. I hope he doesn't. But
But he has you,
yeah,
you know?
that's what my wife tells him too. You're good, But like he was in the room last time, and he had messed up some of my headphones. I said, bro, you messed up the headphones. And he was like, I'm sorry, Dad. And I said, you gotta understand. But back then I didn't have all this. I didn't have no iMac, no nothing to record. I had a karaoke machine and a fucking tape
Oh,
and a mic. That was it.
shit.
So I said, to be this is may not be much to you. I said, but this is a lot to me. And
Right.
I need you to take care of this. You know what I'm saying? Because in the end, I'm gonna die. You're gonna have this, bro. You can have all that stuff. And he was like, I'm sorry, Dad. I was like, it's all good, man. As long as you I speak to my son like my friend.
Right.
Even though there are times I need to be dad,
Right.
and I check his ass sometimes too, right? But I speak to him like a friend.
Get off the street, bro. We're
Yeah,
picking your
yeah,
ass
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah. I talk to him real. Like I talk to him. He knows, what I'm saying. I talk to him right. I mean, not like a dad should, but I talk to him. Motherfucker, get your shit right.
Right. And
You
he
know what I'm saying?
understands to
Yeah, he
respect
understands.
you.
Yeah, yeah. All his friends they got a big respect for me because you got to teach these kids. Same thing with shake hands. I met so many kids, his friends, they don't have the father figure, right? So they don't know
Oh,
like to
man.
shake hands. They don't know like one just recently told me I gotta go to I'm gonna go get a job interview. I said, you all right? You need something? He was like, I'm scared. I go, don't be scared. You go in there, you shake hands, you look him in the eye, and you say, hey, my name is whatever. I said, that's gonna determine whether you get something or not.
Right.
And I said, so you go in there confident, bro. I told him, come before you have this interview, and we'll run through it. I said, what I'm saying, don't be scared. Scared is gonna get you not to get that job. But we got a lot of questions or
No, yeah, I'm more looking at say
what?
karma is for real. Theo, sheesh. Wait. How do you say that? I know that's like a tick. I don't have TikTok. Even though I'm young, you guys, I'm an old soul. I was like over there studying Judy Garland, bro. That's from like the
Shoot,
1920s,
God.
1930s. What is sheesh? What does that mean? Is that like a, oh, you don't know
That's a new
either?
saying. It's a saying.
It's
We're
what
like W.
it's what they kid. We need somebody young, man. We need somebody who got the TikTok and
Yeah.
understand the sheesh, because I heard that's like a good thing, that's a badass thing.
Really?
Sheesh. Like, oh, you're badass.
And let
Sheesh.
them know that
I don't know.
posted in the comments, if they wanted to come on screen, they can actually just click that link. But that's the technical difficulties where y'all couldn't see the screen anymore. In the future, we'll have it set up to where they can click on and jump on, and they can ask you a question. Hell, if they don't like it, they can tell you what's up. And then,
Oh, okay.
whatever. If they love you, they want to tell you too. So since we've been on, so someone else, I guess Brad Bender also says sheesh. So I guess the question is, what the hell does sheesh mean?
What does sheesh mean?
Y'all gotta let us know because
Yeah.
we're old,
This-
kind of old souls around here. We don't know about that
hey,
young
hey,
stuff.
DJ Dominic's, his kid, he's up top. There he goes.
What's up?
Hey, what's
What
up,
up,
bro?
Dominic? That's my boy. It's my boy Dominic. Yeah.
Hey, post where you can find you. find DJ Dominic.
Oh,
So type in the comments where you can find him.
yeah. Tell him to type in the comments.
Yeah, tell him to do it.
Dominic's type in where they can find you, bro. Somebody might need a DJ out here, so
Oh
We
yeah,
shared it to a
for
couple
real.
groups. That's what we're doing right
yeah.
now.
They're sharing it to a couple groups. So make sure you tag yourself, do what you got to do, Dominic's.
But then there's one, the most important comment of the night. I'm saving it for that.
Okay.
Right there.
What is that? I can't read it.
Look at the computer then. Or I'll make a full screen for you. You ready to cry?
What's that?
This is just too cool. Sorry, you guys. Jimmy is all badass. If you can't tell, he's like in the back.
Angela Lira says, proud of you, Dad.
Yeah, proud of you, Dad. I saw that.
Hey, it's okay to cry, brother. It's your baby girl.
Aww.
Any man wants to hear. Hey, we have
He's one of the realest, bro.
that's what it is. Francisco Ramos.
Oh yeah, shout out to TLM. Angie, you made me cry. Why'd you do that? Man,
No,
hold up.
it's okay. No,
It's
this
okay,
is
man. It's okay,
it's
bro.
realistic, y'all. This is all unedited, so
It's live.
yeah, it is
Yeah.
live.
Let me get it here. So I'm trying to find a comment from. But get you focused again. You know, there's some coming up. There's a future world champion, Carmen Vargas. She's on. She just said, "Hi, what it do? Saludos." You say.
Hey,
Hey, sorry, I don't have a girl voice.
Salud.
Read it.
Finishing at the gym. Oh, that's badass.
Read the thing. She said, "Hi, what it do? Saludos. I'm finishing at the gym. All right."
Finishing at the gym.
Saludos, girl. Hey, there you go. Get your grind on.
Your
You
grind
can train
on.
us, man.
Carmen Vargas is fighting on Del Tigre.
Yeah, Carmen. Yeah.
Performing tonight live.
Yeah, so we are performing. What day is that, Jimmy?
June 12th, Saturday.
June 12th, Saturday. If you haven't got your tickets, hit up Jimmy Rubio. Make sure you get your tickets for the June 12th fight in Galveston, Texas. I will be performing, walking out one of the fighters, and we'll be doing a podcast there. You'll be there too, right?
Yeah, I'll be there hosting.
There you go.
Hosting. What am I doing?
Jimmy's World.
Jimmy's World.
Jimmy's
Hey,
World.
it's gonna be hashtag fucking up. Yo, I really want to create this series called hashtag fucking up. It's where you just like talk about whatever. I'll be at Fusion Friday night. Yeah, be hashtag fucking up, which means we'll just be talking about whatever,
Fusion.
talking about the fight and all that. I've not ever called the fight before, but this is gonna be my first, and I'm pumped.
There
I'm
you go.
excited. I
Yeah.
love, like the adrenaline, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a dope night, man. I hope everybody can get there and let's get lit together. I think Jimmy's buying some bottles and we're getting
he got bottles. You don't need to buy
we're
him. He got them all
getting
right
lit
there,
that
bro.
night, Jimmy. Chocolate milk at the
Chocolate
fight.
milk.
Chocolate milk at the
Chocolate
fight.
milk.
Chocolate. Yeah.
DJ Dominic's is gonna be at Fusion tonight. Friday night. Fusion at Friday night.
Dominic's
That's in Pasadena.
Yeah, Pasadena. Yeah, you been there?
I used to go to R&R and dance at the Hano over there.
Riggs. Yeah, Rig. Yeah. I got you.
Yeah. My team used to make me go there all the time, like before COVID hit, 2019. I was always there spinning. It was all badass.
What's it? Chato. What is it? Much respect. Hey, man. Chato, man. I love you, my bro. Shout out to Tejas Loretta Movement. We got a show August 29th at the Convention Center in Conroe. It's going to be tight, so make sure y'all show up, buy tickets, and let's go. I think Low G.
Hey, he said you're your brothers, man.
Huh?
He replied that, yeah, y'all brothers, man.
Yeah, it's my bro. Yeah. He's a good dude. TLM has been real. They've been behind me the whole time, and every time I do shows, they put me on. And shout out to John Almanza for doing that, man. I respect y'all guys, man, and I love you guys. The show's gonna have MB Riders, Low G, me, and I'm thinking Carolyn Rodriguez. So I think we're working on that. But John, yeah, man, TLM, much love to you guys, man. We're looking at they're talking about doing the NRG. So getting the NRG and then doing a big car show in there. So it's looking pretty big. So hopefully y'all can be there too.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. Just send me the address and I'll pull up. As long as I'm not filming. We have Elsie Rubio.
Okay,
Is that how do you say her name?
Big Flacco says,
I wish I was smoking. I wish I
was smoking some sheesh.
I wish I was smoking some
Okay,
sheesh.
explain to
Don't
us
bring
what
me
sheesh.
stomachs.
What is that? Sheesh.
¿Qué
What
es eso,
is
güey?
that?
¿Qué
Like
sheesh?
The
badass
first
shit?
person to type what sheesh is and it's in the right thing, I'm gonna look it up. They get a free movie shirt and a tickets to the fight.
Oh, so y'all hear that? So what did he say?
Okay, so the first person who comments what sheesh really means they're gonna get free tickets and a free Movida shirt for the fight
Oh
on June
man,
12th.
free ticket to the fight and the shirt, Movida shirt. That's dope. That's dope. It's looking good, man.
Oh my God! Cry again.
No, I'm not gonna look at it.
What? Yeah, I'm very proud of.
Vasquez, his wife said, very proud of all your accomplishments.
Hey,
You got this,
girl.
boo.
Yeah,
You got this, baby.
yeah. I love you, man.
Girl, I have so much respect for you, dude. Like, seriously, we're sitting here talking about you and how you just been there for him. Honestly, being with anybody in the entertainment industry, whether actor, rapper, whatever, even like a cameraman, like the industry is very demanding. And to have heard about the type of woman you are, that is, I have so much respect for you. That is really badass. Keep doing what you're doing, girl, because we only have one lifetime.
Yeah, man.
He said,
It's a good girl.
"Hey, question for you, Sal. We don't know what the question is exactly, but Tony Perez, no gravity on all platforms. Sal Mex.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Tone in Seguin, Texas. Yeah, No Gravity is my album. It is on the platforms. Thank you, bro, for that.
Pick a song from that album.
No Gravity. Which is that one you like, Jimmy? About nothing.
About nothing.
About nothing. That's a good song.
Oh, sure.
Seguin's out towards San Antonio, right?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
shout
Small
out San
town.
Antonio.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. I did a
Shout
lot
out
of shows
Seguin.
out there. Shout out to my boy Tone Perez. Make sure y'all look up his music.
Let everybody know their comments will be answered, and we will say whatever they need us to say. But just so that people know what that song is.
Y'all keep commenting. We'll be answering questions or whatever y'all want to say.
Well, we go in here
This thing to her.
all night.
All night. All night. Two below after this.
Okay, so this is a place you were telling me about.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know about all the spots. I don't know
Jimmy
about
knows
all the
about all
spots
the
over
spots.
here.
Jimmy knows all the spots. Jimmy
I'm a
knows
fat
all the
kid.
spots. Order them flat. That's what he said. The flat. I didn't know what flats were. Flats are the
The
one.
wings, the
Yeah.
flat wings.
Yeah, and he said he order them flats. I was like, what is that?
Have you ever had like hot wings? Heart's chicken?
No.
That is trash.
Bro.
So,
Man, you trash. Basura.
Basura.
yeah, so
This is the song.
Always see that.
Right there.
Turn it down. Yeah.
That's that about nothing. She's jamming. She's jamming. Hold it.
First step, I'm on a mission trying to get us to the top. Avoid every foe that be wanting what you got. Focus on the plan and get right up on the road. Loyalty and honor, I take that before the goal. Down here in Houston, Texas, sip hurt by the gallon. Certified G Skywalker, Richie Valens. Holding them double cups, all out the glass. About to shut them down, yo, we
About to act the Naz.
Trump gon' crack like a fiend.
Neon's gonna glow. Colors on green.
I take a trip
I look like an alcoholic.
Trying to get murked, know what I'm saying? Hey, that's the track, about nothing. You know what I mean? You can find it on iTunes, all digital platforms. Make sure y'all get that
Spotify,
album.
because I pay for that. It's on Spotify, bro.
Yes, it's on Spotify.
Bro.
Man, it goes
on the 29th, you're going to buy it. Hey, the 29th, but you don't go to the 29th.
August 29th is a TLM car show in Conroe, Texas at the Convention Center.
August?
Yes, August 29th.
We have a special request. We have a special request from some guy. I think we all know him, and he wants to hear another female voice say,
Oh. So they want you to say,
oh crap.
"Goddamn, Joe Chris."
Goddamn, Joe Chris.
Shout out to Movida. They're some hard workers.
Movida.
And I've seen them work. I've seen these guys. This is no joke. Movida has been when I've seen, like when I get there, it's nothing but work with these guys. Young kids and older guys, they're working nonstop, sit-ups, push-ups. They're punching bags. It's like nonstop work. My fat ass.
My fat ass.
We're talking about Movida Entertainment. That's the Joe Chris movement. You know, he's part of Movida, but he's the one that does a lot of the music. And every song starts off with "Goddamn."
Yeah, every song. Yeah. Matter of fact, we just dropped the song La Calle. It's coming out. I don't know when's
At the fight, we premiered at the fight.
Oh, I'll be singing that song at the fight. Make sure y'all come through. It's like Gaia produced by Joe Chris. It's a good song, really, really good song. I don't know if you heard it.
Once a 15-minute excerpt to come out on the show, we can do it. Only 15-second excerpt of the song. A little sneak peek. If you want,
It's just
not,
it's a sneak peek. Yeah,
if you want to tell me, he has to come.
yeah.
So, Sal, where can folks get your merch?
Y'all can
SalMex.com.
y'all can hit me up on Instagram. Hit me on Instagram. Or Facebook, the Sal Mex, THASLMEX. Shoot me your address and I ship them out. You know what I'm saying? So just hit me up.
What do you think of the new? So Elise asks, what do you think of the new rap versus the old? I love how your music is timeless. Me and my friends are fans.
Oh man, I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. New rap. I mean, I'm a.
Want to take over?
I try to, I try to adapt to everything. So, like the new music, I mean, I fuck with it. I fuck with the new music, and thank you for being a fan. I mean, I don't hate on no music. You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of every music, even the mumble rap. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it myself, but I am a big fan of a lot of music, man. Even the new music and the old music. I think that's what makes music. Mixing a little bit with the old with the new, and you get a something good. Thank you for being a fan too. Appreciate you guys.
So we have a technical personnel difficulty at the moment, but I'm no shy or I'm not shy at all. I like getting in front of the cameras, but I love being behind them more because this is the kind of things that I want people to see on Jimmy's World. Yeah. And so for those that don't know, we've been up we've probably slept 4 or 5 hours in the last 48 hours. Mm-hmm. And it's been because we had there was a lot of things going on with the show at a theater promotion. There's 15 dedicated bouts that are going to go in there. So it's 30 young striving fighters, 2 belts on the line. And these guys are going in there, giving it all they got. And with that being said, these are hometown people that you know they work out hard, but they also have jobs. Some of them are teachers, some of them are students. They could be just like you and me, and they're going out there and they're fighting some tough fights and contenders. Mm-hmm. And so Theater Promotions, big shout outs to them. They've actually really opened up a venue in a promotions company that allows people to go out there and chase their dreams, to the point where Texas has really been taken serious in the sport of boxing nowadays. And with that being said, big shout outs to them for doing that. And big shout outs to Rap Geeks, because there's a guy named Joe Curley. Mm-hmm. He's lived in the Dakotas, and he had this concept because he's from Texas. He's a Tejano at heart, but with his career he goes all over the world. So he's never even met the host in person. Wow. But he found her through the agencies and whatnot. And so when she's not doing the movies, she's helping out with the show. So we were able to be on the show one day, on their show one day, and we just liked the vibe. We liked everything that they're doing, because it's a very similar movement. What we're doing with boxers, what we're doing with local talent of any sort, they're doing with musicians. So if you're a musician, or a musician, and you have a musician that you or you just want to maybe your neighbor's a musician and you want to tell him that he sucks, let Rap Geeks know. They'll call him out and bring him out here. And every damn show you'll be able to come on air, because it'll be fixed next time. We weren't able to get you to click the link. It's up top. If you scroll up, you can click the link. You can actually come on camera, and on the bottom corner, we can see you ask your question. Yeah. So if hey man, this rapper's great or he's not, tell us about it. Or if you want to, applaud him,
talk shit,
talk your shit, or smell like it. But
hashtag what?
Hashtag fucking it up.
So there's a lot of big things going on. Yeah. If you like rap, like Rap Geeks does, there's gonna be tons of live performances. Texas said we are open for business. City of Galveston Convention Center is going all the way in next week, Saturday night. It's the best place to be that night. Yep. So for $35, you can get into the gates. About 5,000 people can get in. It's already almost sold out. So get it, get your general admission tickets as quick as possible. If you're a big baller like Sal, get you the table. They go for $600, $800, and $1,500. So if you want to buy them segmented, talk to me. I'll say you segments. But again, we have the host back, so I need to shut the hell up and get off camera because she can't work the computer, but she can work this mic, and I'm gonna go. So nice seeing you guys tonight, but I'm gonna move out.
Move out.
You guys, I needed a little
break. A little
Not-
break.
So Angela Lear said fire, and then let's see, we have Oralia Trujillo Peña. I'm going on the wrong side, sorry guys. Sal Mex.
Reading comments, guys.
Yeah, so like back to the whole fight real quick, what Jimmy was saying.
So Jason Garcia
bring
says,
somebody.
where did the pretty chick go?
Where'd the preacher go?
Where'd the pretty chick go?
Oh, the preacher. I was
No,
like,
no.
what? Preaching over here? I don't even know.
All right.
Where'd the pretty
She's
chick
back.
go? She's back.
Wait, Jimmy's not pretty or what?
Please don't comment, that'll break my heart. I'm gonna cry like Sal.
Yeah, right.
Don't
Yeah.
cry like me.
You know, he fucking it up over there behind the scenes. Y'all can't even see. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, man. Hashtag fucking it up.
Bring somebody to the fight with you. It's a lot more fun when you bring people with you. I know I'm bringing a couple people with me, so it'll be pretty cool as long as it's allowed.
Yeah, it's gonna be a dope show. It's gonna be pretty good.
You can hear.
Yeah. Yo, where's the pretty chick? Where's the pretty chick go?
Jason Garcia.
Yeah.
Hey, what side of town you from, Jason?
Holla.
Hey, man, that's two people in my life combined in the same. Both of my exes. First name is Jason, last name is Garcia on the other one. Dang, they both over here spying.
It's a lot of comments, huh? It's looking good, man.
But just so you guys know, go ahead and tell everybody, hey, we get it, we're sorry. Jimmy had to get on camera, so we lost like half of the people.
Oh, man.
Oh, because you got on?
They all just left. They quit watching. They said,
No.
there's more.
Yeah, what?
What?
Jimmy is badass, you guys. You have to understand.
Jimmy's great. Jimmy's great. So yeah, you can find my music on iTunes, Spotify. Make sure y'all get the album. Slow Me Down in Texas. Make sure you get No Gravity. Make sure you get the Cumbia album, Madrugada y Mariajo.
One song, which one is it?
On what?
If you had if today was the last day you lived, what is the song that you would say, before I die, people must know this song from me?
In the
And
beginning.
You say I ain't wrote it yet, I believe you, but
In the beginning.
In the beginning?
Yeah.
Let them know where that's at. Right?
In the beginning is on my my album called Untold Chapter. It tells a story about my son and my kids. And it's pretty good stuff.
That one at iTunes?
Yeah, iTunes.
I'm gonna look for it.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see why that song is what it is.
It's a good song. Yeah, it's a good
pretty
song.
Chick.
It's I hand the phone to the pretty chick.
Did you answer the question? What do you think of the new rap versus the old rap?
Yeah, I did. I fuck with the new rap too. Even the mumble rap. I mean, a lot of people don't like it, but I don't do it myself. But I gotta respect that. It's something new. You know what I'm saying? If you could adapt to it, then that makes you a good rapper, a good artist in general. If you can adapt, right?
You know, let me tell you something real quick. I think that artists today have shit handed to them. So I'm Gen Z. I was born in 97, so I'm Gen Z considered, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm an old soul. And I know a lot about entertainment on the athletic side, the music side, and obviously the acting side. But I will say this. I feel like today's artists have it handed to them because you have social media. If you got like 3 million followers, your shit's gonna fucking blow up, dude.
Yeah.
But like back in like the 90s and all of that, like
put in the footwork.
Dude, yeah, like with Tupac, dude. Like if you weren't pulling up to no shows, you weren't networking, you weren't doing the hand in hand hard work, bro, you wasn't shit.
That's right.
Period. Nobody knew who you were.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like today you have a handed to you have a few hundred followers, whatever kind of followers. As long as they're playing your music and your streams are going up, you can press play and that's considered like a record sale.
Yeah.
To me, that ain't no damn record sale. It's when you sell the record. You know what I mean? Like people are buying it, whether they're buying it online or they're buying it physically if you can, you know? Yeah. So I think artists these days, I have respect for some, but for my generation of rappers, dude, you've got to prove a lot more to me than the fact that you have like 10 million followers on Instagram.
Yeah,
Because at the end of the day, anybody can get 2 million followers on Instagram.
that's true,
You
man.
can pay for it,
I,
you
I
know?
I believe that too. I believe that. And then it's the hustle. It's a hustle. When I got in this game, it was a hustle, which means I was selling out the trunk.
Right.
I was walking Labor Days all of Galveston with two backpacks on my back and making.
Damn.
I would make like $1,000 that day, but my wife followed me in the car with the kids in the car, and I'm walking Galveston. That's people, "Hey, man, you want to buy a CD?" And I would tell them, "This is what I would tell them: If you don't like my CD, I'll break it right in front of you. I'll put it on the floor and I'll spin on that bitch, or I'll fucking chunk it across the street if you don't like it." But I go, "But you got to be honest, man." They'll be like, "You'll break it?" I was like, "I swear I'll break it if you don't like it, but you have to give me a chance or just listen to it." So sometimes I had to step on that motherfucking CD, spin on that motherfucker, and or chunk it across the street or just break it in front of them. I got
Right.
it, but I stood behind my what I did. It was all a hustle, right? And I think it taught me a lot of stuff. Not only did it teach me, I taught people too. There's a guy now. I'm not gonna say his name, but there's a guy now, a good friend of mine, and he would tell me, "Man, please, man, let me be with you, bro. Let me be with you, man. I never heard no music like you. Let me just go be with you, right?" You know what I'm saying? I was like, "All right, man." So I go, "I don't want nobody with me because I don't want you blaming me that you didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Oh,
want you blaming
shit.
me, hey, I didn't make it because of you." He was like, "No, bro, I won't blame you and this and that." So this guy now, he's a manager at he's district manager at AutoZone. I recently seen him, right? I ain't seen him for a while. I went to
You
his
might as well
house.
say his name. You said what the hell it words.
No, no. I went to his house, and he pulled out these what they gave him for like little awards. They're like big old crystals. And he goes, "You know how I got all these crystals?" I said, "No." He said, "By what you told me, man. Because you taught me how to sell. I'm the lead salesman. Because we sold CDs. At one time he goes, you told me to shut up and listen." And he said, God did tell him shut up and listen. I said, "You talk too much." I said, "Shit, sometimes you got to shut up and listen, and you can tell, you can weed out who's bullshit and who's not bullshit."
Right.
And he goes, I followed your advice." And he goes, when we go to conventions and they ask me how I did it, and I tell them a rapper showed me, they're blown away by the story. How we sold a lot of CDs, how we sold shoes. He would sell shoes, and I sold CDs. And I always he would do all right. My CDs were selling because I was pushing it right. And I would tell him, sometimes you gotta do this, you gotta do that. You know what I mean? It was we we were businessmen, even though it didn't look like a big old business.
Right.
We were pushing like a business. I was doing I was making money. I was feeding my
There's a
kids,
lot
like I
of
said.
grind. Yeah.
And my son tells me now, like, well, like he said, why don't you have a big car, or why don't we got a big house? I said, because the money went from my hand to your mom's hand, and to your stomach, and to your back, and to the house, and to the bills. I said, that's why I don't have no big chains, no nothing, because everything I do was for you,
Right.
for my babies, for my family. I said, we have food, right? I said, we got a lot of food in the refrigerator. But yeah. I said, well, what else you want? I said, you want me to have a big car? We don't need a big car. What we need
For
for
what?
what, man?
Right.
I said,
To
we're living.
impress who?
I
You
said,
know?
we're living now, bro. Let's live. You ain't gotta be famous. You ain't gotta be all that. He goes, you don't want to be famous? I said, I'm trying to get to the Grammys. I'm gonna go to the Grammys. I'm gonna say it like that. I'm gonna go to the Grammys. I have a speech in my wallet before my mom passed away.
I'm sorry, bro.
Before she passed away of cancer. Sorry, man. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Also,
Hey, if someone else don't love their mama, fuck them.
yeah,
I know my mama didn't love
this
your
is
mama,
real
so I
life.
gotta ride with
So
you. I love your mama because everything of my mama.
I wrote a speech uh, for the Grammys, and that one day maybe I'll go there and I'll read it. But
So you get a supporter.
yeah, I told a couple people, man, that's what you think is stupid, and they were like, "Nah, it's not stupid, bro. You gonna make it. You got what it takes. You done a whole circle on music. You do bachata, you do cumbia, you do country rap, you do anything, and that's like and my brother John, not my brother, but a good friend named John Almanza. He tells me, because I don't know what it is, why you're not making it, but you're gonna make it. You got what it takes. You have great music. You're a good person. So you got what it takes. And this guy always like prays for me, and I'm like, you think so, man? He's like, yeah, bro. You're gonna make it just in God's time, bro. Just hang on, bro. I'm like, all right. I was like, all right. But like I said before, music, whether I make it or not, I still love my music, and I have a lot of respect for my music and people I meet along the way. I meet great people along the way. Um, some people need help, some people don't, and I try to help them. People with addiction, whatever. I try to help them. Um, I try to do as much as I can because I do believe that when we do die, you got to go face whatever you do. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I have done bad, but I think I'm out leveling that with the good that I'm doing right now.
Right.
Um, it's like you, it's like you, right? You're a host of this. There's power in that. There's power in speaking what you're doing. You can empower somebody. When we do our podcast, I always ask people, "What do you do when it's like the hardest thing? The hardest thing, like you're facing the hardest thing. How do you push yourself?" I ask so many people that because I want to like. There's gonna be times when I gotta face hard things, and I gotta push myself. Like the death of my mother was hard, like super hard, but I had to push through it. I miss her like crazy.
Did that happen when you were young?
No, it happened like 2 years ago.
Oh, that's when
Yeah.
my mom passed away.
Oh, really?
2 years ago.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's like cancer is no joke, man. That's another thing that we do too, like try to help with cancer, and then there's a lot of things I try to get into and help so many people because it's touched my that's the hardest part of my life right there, and it's a wound that never heals.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking New Year's, fucking everything.
Y'all can get on your phone and actually see the thing and you can see the comments. But Isaac De La Serna said, "Real shit, man."
Oh man, yeah, man.
There's a lyric that says, it's one of my favorite lyrics is time heals everything. Time heals everything, but I'm still waiting.
Yeah, man, that's
Right.
deep. That is
Time
deep.
heals
Yeah.
everything, but I'm still waiting. That's
Yeah.
so true,
Yeah,
man.
that's deep, man. Yeah, that's for real. That's real.
And that's crazy too that we both like lost our moms 2 years ago at the same time. And it's insane. Doesn't matter how old you are, no matter where you are in your life, losing, the people who the village, the
Yeah,
people who made you who you are
that's
and
right.
put you where you are, losing them, it never goes away.
No.
I had somebody it's just so funny that the name popped up. But I had somebody in my life at one point where he was like trying to tell me, like, oh, let it go, let it go, let it go. I'm like, you're somebody who's never experienced this before.
Yeah.
You have both of your parents here, you have your family, even though you're very wealthy and you do very well for yourself. But it's like at the end of the day, like, who are you to tell me how to deal with my loss? I need somebody who has lost the same way I have to tell me how they're coping with it.
That's
and,
right.
and so there is a mutual understanding, and your point is valued. So I mean, that's crazy. I had no idea, you guys, before, because we were talking about all kinds of things before we came on live. But to understand that you lost your mom at the same time I lost my mom 2 years ago, that's crazy.
Those are them demons that that nobody knows about. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
That nobody knows what goes on, and it's a broken heart, man, that doesn't heal.
Right. Do you feel like music fills that void?
It does. It really does. But it will never take the place of it. But it does. It does help. With a lot of situations. And every time I do a song and it gets done, my heart. I mean, my I feel like I've done 100 push-ups. You know what I mean? Like it's off my chest. And I love it. Like I said, it's a feeling that I love, man. And I think I'm not addicted to it, but I think I love that the feeling that I get when I finish a song, and it's great. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then songs I do with other artists. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I put everything into it. Shout out to Bravo and Cooley Booley. We did a song called Suave. That song's pretty hard too. I've done a lot of music with a lot of people, and I'm blessed to say that I gave it my everything, and then I'm still giving it everything. I've never been like a half stepper. You know what I'm saying? I think you got to give it all, give it your all, man. Because in the end, like we said, this is what you leave behind. This is why I do music. Because in the end, I want my son to say, my dad, he tried, man. Either he tried or he made it. It's gonna be either one.
Right.
And then they see videos, they see all the YouTubes, and that's what I want to leave behind.
Right.
I mean, I may not be money, but hopefully they're proud of what I'm doing. I hope they're proud of what I'm doing.
Amen. Amen.
Hey guys, I'm not I'm volunteering as the executive producer now. So DJ Dominic's the real one. Rap Geek says thank you. We salute you back because he salutes. He says I salute you and have a lot of respect for you, my brother.
Thank
100.
thank you,
So
Dominus.
salute back,
Appreciate that.
man. Show
I
him some
appreciate
love.
that, man. I love you,
Isaac
man.
Milicent has been with us from the start, and I love what he said. So
I
I'm gonna
love
get
that
on the
too.
mic from a distance, and
Yeah,
I ask you to read that. No one has ever gone
If
unless they
they
live
live
within you.
within you.
that's right. That's right.
So that's from Isaac de la Cerda.
Shout out to my boy Isaac. That's one of the producers that was on Suave, Pharmacy World. Shout out to Pharmacy World. Jamming that song. It's called Suave. Me, Cooley Bully, and Bravo is jamming.
And he said, and he ends with, my bro shows a lot of love for the city, does things behind the scenes. Go show him some love on his social media and his stream. He even rhymed in that shit. And he raza por raza.
That's right. Raza por raza, bro.
So
Yeah.
tell us what this song is about, because I think you want it. Are we good?
Yeah, we're
We
good.
can keep going. I don't give a shit because we can edit this. This is a live sneak peek of what the real one's gonna be. So whenever we edit this thing,
Yeah.
we're gonna take out the talk about Dead Space until y'all got comfortable, because y'all
Okay.
finally got to a place where y'all really get to know each other, and then the
Mm.
public will really get to know you and really get to know you. And so when they get to know that, that's what rap geeks, and same with Jimmy Roll is. That's why we haven't released an episode, because until it's
Mutual.
until it touches the
Yeah,
guts,
yeah,
like we're not. It's not there.
yeah.
Yeah,
So-
Jimmy is like the ultimate
He's like the ultimate.
what a
Ultimately,
visualizer, bro.
So yeah, this song right here is called In the Beginning. This is about the time when I was selling CDs. Um,
Oh, let's not play it yet.
oh,
Tell him. Say a story.
so about this time in the beginning came about. I think we were behind on rent. I think
And after you say a story, hit play.
yeah, I think we were behind on rent, and I had a bunch of guys that I fell off with because a lot of guys think that I was told if you don't do nothing or if I don't do nothing, you're not gonna do nothing. That's what they told me. If I don't move, you're not gonna move. And then I had to talk with one of the guys today. Look, we're cool. I said, but I have kids. I have to keep going. Whether they call me for shows or not, I'm gonna move. And if this camp is not ready, I gotta go. Whether it be hard feelings or not, I gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? This is my destiny, bro. This is what I'm feeding my kids with. So don't tell me I can't go nowhere, do what I gotta do. And there's still a respect to this day, you know what I'm saying? But at the time it was behind on rent. I was hanging with so many guys and then they didn't want to sell CDs. They were scared to sell CDs, you know what I'm saying? Or they were ashamed to sell CDs. And I was like, man, this is not. And I had backpack. I was just going, Jack in the Box. I was going to Edgebrook, all over the place just to sell. And they were like, oh man, I ain't gonna sell. They wouldn't sell nothing. And they would get mad because I'll make money, but they're thinking I'm getting rich. But in fact, I'm getting that money. I'm taking it to my kids, and I'm saying, hey, here's for the bills, here's for the food. Let's get some Jack in the Box, whatever we need to do. Let's make it to this day.
Right.
So they were. This is what the song came about.
A lot of you can take your headphones off there.
In the beginning, there was nothing, but there I stood. Arms held high, yelling, yeah, what's good? I once was lost, but now I'm found. City on my back, I got the whole way to town. See, my daddy always told me, be better than me. And if it sounds too good to be true, then it just might be. And if I'm lost, pray for help, but never trusted a friend. If they left you in the cold, I bet they do it again. I know my son ain't old enough to understand what I speak. And if my life was a trouble, believe he was my only peace. I stood at my highest, but down on my low. See, my life was full of water, so I followed the flow. When I was younger, used to think money grew on the trees. 18 got evicted, being broke for the bees. I repeat the steady word, and she prays for son. Mamacita no se preocupa, I'm here till I'm done. I'm until I win. Let it begin. Man, I'm banging on the door till them bitches let me in. The beginning, there was nothing.
So yeah, that's one of my songs there that was pretty deep. You know
That
that.
is badass. I love that.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you. I tried, man, and I think that music is what when you're feeling something that's it makes you write it. It writes itself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that music wrote. I think that music wrote itself because I was in so much pain. I was in so much like hurt, and then I was thinking, man, I'm not the man that I need to be. You know what I'm saying? And then that came out, and I was like, man, my wife was like, it's a good song. And she said, "That's a really good song." And I was like, "Appreciate it, man." She was like, "No," she was, "That's a really good song." She goes, "I know what you're talking about in the song and everything." And so a lot of people like the song. I have dudes that I wrote songs where dudes call me at night and like I wouldn't I like I we do shows. Like I said, I relate to everybody, shake hands, I get phone numbers or whatever.
Right.
And dudes will call me at night and they sing my song and like one of the songs and they'll be like, "Man, it reminds me of my dad. He passed away. It's helped me get through my day." But he'll be drunk and singing the song in the middle of the night on my voicemail, and I'll be like, "Man, that's love, man." And every time I see him, I hug him. I mean, it's all love. Every time I go anywhere, I'm not fake. You know what I'm saying? This is not
Right.
persona.
Right.
I hug and I say, "Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I love you, my bro, and if you need anything, I'm around for it." And I mean that. I go by that. Like if I say I'm gonna, you need something, holler at me. If I got it, I got it. You got it. That's what I live by.
Right.
I'm not this no persona shit. It's not. I'm telling you. So many people told me, "Man, you can't be too available. You can't do that. You have to dress this way." And I'm a black t-shirt kind of dude, and some blue jeans. I'll starch them up, and that's it. And I don't got need no chains. I don't need no glitter, no nothing.
Right. Yeah, no, being yourself is all that you need to be. I think one of the best pieces of advice my mom ever gave me, because remember that she's fucking wild, but she would always tell me all the time, she's like, "Mija, you don't need like the designers, you don't need this, you don't need that to be beautiful.
Yeah.
Just be yourself and wear whatever it is, and that is beautiful. Simple is more, less is more." So it's like even you within yourself, it's like less is more, and you being yourself, that is all that you need. You don't need anything to impress anybody. You know,
That's right. Yeah.
that is so badass.
You got more comments?
Just hit me on my Facebook.
One of the realest cats I've met, DJ Dominance.
Thank you, Diamonds. I appreciate it, bro. Respect. I try to be as much real as I can, man. I think God's blessed me with the good vibe.
And if I may,
Yeah, yeah.
because we're in the field
Go ahead.
right now, and I can't sit back here and I feel I got goosebumps. You know how I get on our show?
Yeah,
I get
yeah, I
goosebumps.
know, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I feel what you feel like. Cry when you cry.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be the way we are if it wasn't for the struggle that you talked about. Because that's what made me who I am. So,
I love you, Jimmy.
hey,
I love you, man.
salute you, man.
I love you, my bro. I think you're right. It is the struggles that make us the humble people that we are, man. You know what I'm saying? We love, man. I mean, we don't. Oh,
I got it.
we.
You guys, I had to email an agent back. I'm so sorry. I know. I really.
Who has spilled on the equipment? Because I think I was the first.
Oh, you were?
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
Mike Pequeno was the second.
yeah. Second, yeah. Good times in the studio.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
probably
gosh.
had
I'm
5
so
of those
sorry, guys.
on 4 shows.
Four shows. You need another one?
A refill? Yeah, let's do a refill.
Let's do a refill.
Sorry, guys.
Hashtag
had
fucking
to-
up.
And just know, guys.
Hashtag fucking it up.
Yeah. So right
I
now,
know,
right
I'm
now,
good.
right now, the show is
Can I have it?
right now the show is actually we're streaming,
Yeah.
but we're gonna delete the stream and then we're gonna edit the video and post it.
I'm gonna drink one, Jimmy. I'm gonna drink that. The other beer.
Cheers.
The other beer with the I got.
Cheers.
Hey man, I salute to you guys. Cheers to
Hashtag
you.
fucking up. There we
I don't know if
go.
we got to tap it here. Let's tap it. There we
Don't
go.
spill it.
Don't
Because
spill
only
it. Don't
Jimmy
spill
can
it.
spill.
Hey,
We
salute
can't.
to everybody watching too, man. Much love to you guys.
We got to respect the respect.
Yeah, man.
Y'all, Jimmy is, y'all, I really want to interview Jimmy next. Y'all, he is,
On point.
no, for real.
Yeah, he's on point.
He is a real one. Been a homie since day one. I ain't never seen a
Yeah.
father husband work so
But
hard.
this one is not about me tonight, so let's not talk about that. But Michelle Ray says, "Been a homie since day one. I ain't never seen a father husband work so hard to be you." I'll read it because you can't see that far. And
Yeah, I can't.
I'm sorry, guys. Hey, if y'all ever want to donate and help me get a bigger TV so Sal can see with his blind ass, or get him some glasses.
This
We can
TV
do
is the
this,
whole
but-
wall.
Yeah.
Michelle Ray says, "Been a homie since day one. I ain't never seen a father husband work so hard to be where he's at. And I love you. I love y'all. Nothing but the best for my friend." And a bunch of emojis that probably mean some good shit because I don't know what those mean. But I'll tell you this. If you're a podcaster or you want to be a podcaster, but you don't have money for the roadcaster or the amps or whatever, man, we didn't build this to just talk our shit on Jimmy's World or Rap Geeks or huge shout outs to Terry Green in Colorado. He's part of the Jimmy's World podcast network, and big shout outs to him. He has Jab University. He's a Marine Corps Hall of Fame boxer. He was an All Marine boxing coach team. coach, and now he runs the Air Force Academy for boxers, and they travel the world and train the best the best of the best. So if you what and so just so you know, a guy that can have his own podcast, we decided to link up because I love to give people a platform to say their story. I met Rap Geeks. I love their story. So I said, hey, come on over. So Joe Curley, thank you for thinking of this concept of this show. We haven't met in person, but I love the night we talked. So, you want your show here. I thank you for having it here. And then anybody out there that, whether you're a kid who says, man, but you're serious. You got to be serious about it. And you can't be a jackass. You can't be a bad person. If it's a positive message for the minorities or for any, I don't care about the race, for whoever, if it's a positive message that'll make somebody keep from killing themselves, keep from like turning to the streets, keep from wanting to drop out of school, keep from breaking into a house where they can get shot, or keep from anything, we'll talk. You'll have a home here. I'll help you set up your channel. It'll be on the house. It's free. You come in here, you tell your story. I love to be behind the camera, and I'll show you what we can get done for you. And just hit me, hit Rap Geeks, hit Sal Mex. That's what we're here for. The day that we die, we want everybody to know we left you in a better place.
Amen.
Amen, brother. Amen.
And
Good
that was
stuff.
that was the Grammy speech right there.
That was. That really
That was the
was.
Jimmy Rubio's Grammy speech right there. No, yeah, for real. Cheers. Yes, thank you, Jimmy, for having us over. This, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. We were like talking about like how podcasts and all that started happening. It's crazy. A lot of us and what we're doing, and I can speak on behalf of Salmex and Jimmy, especially Jimmy, is that like what we're doing now is kind of like we just fell into it. It wasn't a plan. I think if you plan for life, that's when you fail. Because you can't. It's like going into the ocean. You're like, let's say you're a surfer and you're like, I'm gonna hit 10 waves today, and you only hit 5. You cannot plan for what is meant to be.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Yes, you can create your own destiny, but at the end of the day, ultimately, there is already something in place for you, and it's up to you to be that and to take that chance. And I think, like, we were talking about how, like, you were like, how did you get into this? And I'm like, dude, it just happened.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, it just I just wanted to be a commercial print model.
Yeah.
And then
And
here
just-
we are doing
yeah.
movies, and obviously I can't say the names of like
Yeah.
the people I'm auditioning for, but it's like at that point, and same thing for you. I pretty much believe that yes, you love music, but I'm pretty sure at one point in your life you're like, okay, I got to take this high road, because I love it. It wasn't something that like you planned to do.
No.
You know what I mean? Growing up, so
Yeah.
you were like, you was gonna be a gangster, bro.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure at one point you thought you was gonna be a gangster all your life.
At one point, them two dudes that were under that light, I was gonna get jacked. And I'm glad that God was there. God didn't fail me. You know what I'm saying? God showed me, hey, sucker, you ain't got to do that.
Amen.
Because it could have been another way.
Right.
It could have been bad.
Right.
And then since that day, I was like, man, you know what? This could be a business. It's something I can feed my family, and it did.
Right. And even same with Jimmy, I think that even with him and all of his stories that he has, because I have to interview him next.
Mm-hmm.
He's got about 500. I've got about 400. He's got about 500, you guys. It wasn't anything planned.
Joe Curry told her all my stories.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. But I don't know. It's pretty crazy. I think that that all of us, and it's crazy how the world works, because it brings people together who belong together.
Right. That's right.
Just so you know,
I've never said that before.
Acting executive producer, I don't want her to mess up the show where I'm gonna be on. I want you to make me cry on my show.
Okay.
The day I'm on, that's why we can't give it out. But yeah, we have a lot of pain. We have a lot of success. It is what it is.
Yeah.
As long as you don't bring no fondue.
No fondue. Yeah.
As long as you wake up the next day, do everything right, so you can wake up the next day.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly. Man. If you know someone with a great story, a testimony, hit me up and I can help you get on air and tell your story and have your own channel. Amen.
So let people know that again. We still have some listeners watching. And if they know someone, so anyone who even watches the end or the beginning, because we have a 2-hour show, you're not gonna capture everybody's audience. But
Yeah.
we'll clip it and try to get it to condense. But
Yeah.
if anybody wants to become a podcaster and they want to help be a positive change to this ugly world, come on. Like we'll have you, but you gotta show that you're not gonna leave the people that are counting on you, that are listening to you, hanging. If it's every week, then every week some kid's gonna be waiting to hear from you before he goes a
Does
certain way.
something,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So be about it, or don't talk about it.
Right, exactly. That's actually like a subject I want to talk about personally, because I was telling Sal Mex that I do like lives on my Instagram and Facebook. I do talk about subjects that I have learned throughout my life. Um, and one of them is grit. So I know a lot of people don't understand what grit is. Grit is a type of attitude that no one can teach you,
Hmm.
and nobody can push you, or not even yourself. You have to be naturally born with it. So what Jimmy is talking about, you have to be about it, not talk about it. Grit is something that so for example, I was getting yelled at. I'm always getting yelled at because I just want to be kind of normal sometimes, but I have to understand that that's not the path. But Jimmy was like, "Yeah, no, that's what I'm about to bring up." So I was like texting blah blah because everybody's getting off of work, and I'm like texting everyone back, and Jimmy's like, "Hey, blah, blah, blah," and I'm like, "Oh shit, let me just drop my phone, let me just do whatever." A person who naturally has grit is somebody who is going to drop whatever it is that they're doing for what they love and what they know that is meant for them. And so that's what Jimmy means when he says you have to be about it. You can be like, oh, I got to do this. Oh, I got to go play baseball. I got to go do this. It's got to be like, this is it or nothing.
Yeah.
It's all or nothing. Whether you have somebody backing you or not, like me. I don't have anybody backing me. I don't have we just spoke about that a little bit. That I don't have my parents here with me. I was disowned at such a young age. I was sued at the age of 12. Like I have like a crazy hectic story, but at the end of the day, it's naturally there, and I want to be here, and I want to do what I do, and nothing is going to stop it. So that's what Jimmy means by when he's like, this has got to be all or nothing. This has got to be something. You know what I mean?
It's going to be given to you, and a lot of money goes into giving it to you, giving it to somebody. So if you could tell them, my saying, I need to win like I need to breathe.
Yeah.
It's because I was told one day, what will the son of a boy back ever accomplish? And every day I wake up for that. So
Yeah, Jimmy has a good story.
Oh man.
If y'all don't know what's coming, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna be interviewing him pretty soon.
Oh no, yeah,
He
for
has a
sure.
great story, man, and that's why I fell in love with my boy. No homo.
Aww,
I love my boy.
pobrecito.
I love my boy, man. He's a good dude. Since I met him, he's been a good guy. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, amen. He really is.
He's opened his door to me, and in his bedroom that's on the other side of this. It's on the other side of this place here, which is a great bed because I love it. But he's opened his doors to me. He's fed me, and he welcomed me into his family like it ain't no thing, and I appreciate that. I really do. And that's something you gotta cherish. Friends like that, honestly.
Really.
Nobody cherish friendship no more. I don't think.
Nobody does.
I don't think.
Everybody say friends come and go. I don't believe that. I believe that there are friends who become family, and those friends who become family are there for a reason.
That's right.
And if they really are there for a reason, they ain't going nowhere.
That's right. That's true.
So for the listeners that are watching, we're gonna end it.
Yeah, we gonna cut it up, dude. We can talk all day and night.
There's no more comments.
We went from the triple digits to the double digits.
Okay, guys.
So we're in the double digits now.
Okay.
All right.
So if you guys want to end it somehow, or if you got one last shout out, one last, hey, don't forget, do this, do that, or hey, we're gonna be in this show or that show. Say what you want to say.
Oh
Man.
man.
Tell me to hit the button. Just point at me. I ain't gonna say nothing.
All right. No, I have no. This is all you. You have any shout outs? Anything?
Shout out to TLM, Tejas Loretta Movement. It's been with me for a long time, and I love you guys. August 29th, car show at the Convention Center in Conroe. Make sure you get tickets. Get with John Almanza. Inbox him. He'll tell you where to get tickets. That again, August 29th at the Conroe Convention Center. Also, the fight is El Tigre Promotions. Sponsored by Movida Management. When's the date?
I built Texas because I pay for everything.
I built Texas is shout out to I'll Build Texas. They can build your house.
But outside of that, there's enough for that. But I'll tell you, can you give a shout out to every venue who has given you a place to, like in the last week, that's invited you in, like, hey, come here, Tony Montana.
Yeah, shout out to Tony Montana for his CD release party. It was live. Thank you for having me there, bro, and I
The birthday
appreciate it.
before that, the Houston Bash.
The Houston Bash.
The
Oh yeah,
champ,
shout out
champ
to Houston
champ
Bash.
or whatever.
Shout out to Mo Hustle, man, for bringing me out too, man. Mo Hustle, y'all gave with him for that Mexican pineapple. Shout out to Mo Hustle and much love to you guys. Shout out to everybody in the game, man. If you hustle up, man, hustle up and keep grinding, man.
Hey, hustle to your little boxing friends with Camp Champ,
Oh yeah, shout out to Camp
Pequeño
the
team,
Champ. You know what I'm saying? Perro Pequeño. You know what I'm saying? Mike
Mike
Pequeño. You know what I'm
Pequeño,
saying?
yeah.
Alaya, you know what I'm saying? All them
All the belt holders walked in
they're
there.
powerhouses, man. These dudes are powerhouses. They're like, I feel bad whoever they're gonna fight, man, because these dudes are beasts. Alaya's a beast too. Every time she hits, she yells, "Ah!" She a beast. Um, Shout out to everybody who helped me in the game, man. Really.
So
Amen.
D Dominic says facts, and then ICW says, "Where's the hat, Jimmy?"
What hat?
The cowboy hat.
Y'all know the
Hey,
cowboy hat. The
that's what
cowboy
I was
hat.
telling you. The hat's all badass, bro.
Hey. All right. Everyone thinks the hat makes me. Nah, baby, I make the hat.
Amen.
And the Chanel white jacket he had on that
yeah,
night.
he looks like he's gonna be
Why you gotta tell them the brand?
Intucable over here. Jimmy's
Yeah.
gonna be Intucable real soon.
Cable.
Real soon. He's like, I love them too. We need
Also,
to calm down, bro. We can
yo,
start playing music.
Also, shout out to Rap Geeks for having me. You know, saying much love to you guys. Thank you very much for having
Joe
me.
Curley.
No, yes,
Joe
of
Curley.
course. Yes. He's the genius behind it. You know, it's so crazy. We were talking about how like Jimmy's got the vision,
Yeah.
whatever. We're just the creators. Yeah, shout out to all the visionaries out there.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
a lot of us who are creators, we can't see shit straight. Can't
For
even read
real.
what's on the screen, dude. We need people like Jimmy, we need
Yeah.
people like Joe Curley, we need people like this. And it takes a village to make things happen and to have a success. But
That's
thank
right.
you so much, Sal Mex, for
That's all good.
for coming on, bro. It's been 2 hours, the longest I have ever been on air. But hey, you get to see us in a reality, unedited and pure.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, you guys, for watching. You know where to find me at. If you don't, I am on Instagram, official Danielle Arena, and then officialdaniellearena.com, and then Danielle Arena on Facebook. And you can just Google my name, dude. You'll see my website, all that pop up. But I'm a young actress and model, just doing what I do because I love it. Thank you
Yeah.
guys so much for watching, and until next time.